ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show today. Really happy to have you here. This is Tyranny of Dragons, episode 34. Will we survive the day? Probably. Maybe we'll lose one. We could lose GOP. He deserves a death eventually.
I do.
You do, you do. I usually have to bear that burden, but who knows what's going to happen. Thank you, folks. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I had a very,
Hello?
it was a
Hello?
slow weekend for me, but it's okay. We got Zach in here. He's got hedgehogs. That gives him plus 10 points at least. We also got Rabbit in here, and he's British. You know how Americans are about the British, so he gets a bonus 15 points. Sorry, Zach. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but Bill, the GOP, and I, we get -5. It's all right. It's a shame. It's a shame. But as you guys know over here, we are running a D&D campaign, the actual published campaign module of Tyranny of Dragons. And I'm not in charge. I'm just player. And Bill is the one in charge. Before I turn it over to him, I do apologize about yesterday, but I'm in the middle of my busiest time of the year, guys. March and April is the actual New Year's. It's a fiscal New Year's, and the Japanese are pedantic. I think is that fair? Is that fair? It's a racial
The
slur, I think.
Japanese have their own version of March Madness.
They do. They do. They absolutely
It's
do.
completely different.
Yeah. And all of my business life is surrounding around this time of year, so I'm very busy. But I made it here today, and hopefully things will start calming down here very shortly. Nevertheless, like I said, Bill's in charge. So, Bill, do your job.
Yeah, Bill.
All right. Okay, so today's episode is brought to you by the letters F
Oh.
and no, wait, sorry. The letters T,
And you.
letters P and K. TPK.
Oh, no.
You know what that stands for? Totally
Um,
psychedelic Klansman. No, that's not
yes,
it.
that was
Wow.
Party kill.
This is a twist. It's
Starting off right. I'm trying to make sure Chester never gets 1,000, subscribers,
Well,
never gets monetized.
It's
Right,
funny.
well, we're
Every now and then I'll
definitely
pick up
not
like
now.
20 or 80, and then all of a sudden it's back down to 920 again. It's interesting how that happens.
It's always 920. It's been 920 forever.
Like
since
2
like
years.
2019. Yeah.
That's my allotted number. Okay.
We want to make sure he thinks it's believable. Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
So, welcome to Tyranny of the Dragons. We're here
now.
again for episode. What episode is this?
34.
34. That's right. We are actually getting into the end game of this. It's ramping up. Our guys are fighting dragons. They are high level characters. They're all level 10. That's huge. Most characters don't make it past 5 in the world of RPG games, but 10, that's a lot. We're looking at like they have 75,000 experience points, somewhere around there. But anyways, here's our cast of players for the evening. We have Nicodemus Shadowdusk, our aberrant mind sorcerer, played by Chester C. Busby III.
You went back to the good picture. Thank you.
I did. I changed him up a little bit. Then we have our Leroy Jenkins, our half-elf paladin, played by the not-so-young Zach Bradley. Used to be the young one. You're not anymore.
He passed the curve. Aw.
He did. He is gone. He's at the apex of that hill on his way down. Now we've got our next character, Aristides, played by our half-elf wizard, played by GOP.
That's much
Yes,
better. Much better.
Just as Chester is the aberrant mind sorcerer, I am the absent mind wizard.
That's right.
Absent mind wizard. Oh, yeah.
There in the beginning. It's true. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do Flubber on the next picture. And then Dracul, our drow assassin, played by
too. Good job.
The one doomed rabbit. Yeah, I had a little time today, so I found some new images. It's kind of fun.
You drew Legolas if he was black.
Yeah, that's right.
If he was a drow with a widow's peak.
We have a chicken ape, by the way. Thanks very much to the Golden Boy himself.
Ooh.
We do. I should have thrown that one in here too. That's a great one. I love
Yeah.
that drawing that Zachary did.
I do love
Okay.
that drawing.
It is a good one. It's a good one.
I'll be back in a second, Bill. Sorry.
Yeah, you go right ahead. So, when we last left the party, they had just finished this massive battle with the green dragon named Chuth, a classic dragon name. Chuth.
Huh?
Sounds like when you hawk a loogie. Chuth. But he's a
breath weapon.
Breath weapon. Yeah. So we had just a quick recap. It was a huge battle. The party was thinking they were sneaking in to the dragon's lair, but it ended up being a huge ambush where there was a couple dozen minions of half dragons and cultists and lizardmen, and even there was more than that. There was a couple dozen kobolds that ran out of the inn and jumped on the paladin up and down and tried to pry open like a tin can. Didn't work though. And then we had the dragon took a beating from a bunch of magic attacks and ducked out of the way.
Bailed.
And jumped
the coward.
He bailed. Falstaff is the protocols. And then but right now the party is outside in this evil forest, this nasty, corrupted forest that the green dragon has corrupted with its yuckiness. Foul magics. Just the presence of an evil chromatic dragon in nature is corrupting, and one that's been there just for the weeks or months that it's been in the misty forest. His area has become corrupted, and he was able to establish a lair, which means he had a significant amount of time. And within this area, there's like a green haze. It's really like an ochre, yellow, like a drab ochreish color that covers the ground everywhere, at least a few inches off the ground. And then also the trees are all bent and twisted. There isn't any large game left in this area. There's just small creatures that all are probably within the influence of the green dragon. So at the end of the battle, the chicken ape was enraged and chasing down the last of their combatants, these lizardmen. He ran through the forest. Nicodemus sped after him. The rest of and they killed the last surviving henchman of this dragon. And the party has been through this battle. They're outside of the lair, probably a good, 50 meters or so. And
we did have one survivor we were questioning.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. There's one lizard man left. And now you guys have a plan. What's your plan?
Well,
we're going to run in again and just have Leroy go run into the room again.
Yeah, hopefully.
And it'll fall on its face.
Yep.
But this time, maybe it has fewer minions.
Well, that's true.
So.
Well, we do have to decide what we're going to do. Obviously, the fighters and stuff are fine. I know Leroy has burned all his magic. Hersa has basically burned all her magic. She doesn't have any spell levels left. I've saved half of my magic. How about you, GOP?
I still have most of my spells.
Yeah, I saved half of it. So
I figured we were going to take a long rest.
Yeah, but Bill was kind of winking us into not doing that. It could be.
No. It's up to you guys. What do you want to do?
Here's the question. With this whole thing,
I may have told you guys some things out of game, but I know you guys know this. Your character's no X, so don't take the Y that I told you into account.
Oh, go ahead, GOP.
I don't remember.
True. All right. Under the assumption, because I mean, obviously, we don't know if there's any other passageways out of that watery area that it went into.
There must be. Yeah.
Probably. So So
give me a perception check then, GOP.
Okay, I will do that. Because I was almost here. Let me do my perception check.
We could ask the ranger; he might know.
Well, you can do that.
19.
I've got the Rangers stats right here. So,
Oh, true. Plus, you said a perception check?
I think perception because you're not actually investigating. You're not
24.
24. Okay. So, yes,
Keep
the
it.
wizard. You do have the you do think that it would be highly probable that there is more than one entrance or egress out of this lair.
Yeah.
So you can share that information however you feel.
Wait, was I sane? Well, I forget if I was sane.
No,
last
you weren't.
episode.
You were not.
Yeah, no, I
There may
assume
be
that
You were
many
chicken it.
holes in the hole may lead to other many holes in the hole.
Oh God, don't get me talked about Thursday nights. So Zach, you should admonish me. That's your job.
Mm-hmm.
Damn you!
Thank you.
Out of character, I still think that we should go at least for the moment, since the dragon is probably not going to go running back into that room. We should go into where that wizard had his stuff, because maybe we can still get evidence of what's been going on. So at the very least, we'll have it, even if we can't take down the dragon right now, just in case.
You're about the elf guy, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, we were on
Let's
about
do
doing
that.
that, weren't we?
Let's go back
Plus,
into
he
the
might have
wizards.
stuff in there that we can take, because he
That's
did
true.
kind of leave in a hurry.
We did.
So
That's fair. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's
Yep.
do that. Yeah.
that's
Okay,
what we're doing.
so you're going.
I'm watching
are you
out for
going
dragons.
Are you taking a rest?
Does
We need a short rest. Anybody need a short rest instead of a
No.
long rest? Because long rest seems a bit over
No,
the top.
I'm good. I
I don't
still
use
have half
magic
my
though, so
magic.
you know.
I still have 2.
And you
my
healed us
Noble
almost
Blast
to
left.
full.
Yeah, no, she
I
did.
only-
She's burnt though. I mean,
So
let me
she
see.
could do is maybe a short rest.
Yeah, it wouldn't help
I
her
could.
enough. She'd need a long one.
Yeah, she wouldn't get spells
Let me
back.
see what she's got left. Yeah, she's got a couple of little things, but they're not healing based. That's the problem with
Could
the
be
cleric.
bad.
They don't have a healing every level, so. But anyway, I mean, she's an NPC anyway. It doesn't matter.
Well, what does everyone's health look like? Are we all good right now or no?
I'm good after the fight. I got better as we went along.
Hersa's fine. Ichabod's fine. And I'm at 23 damage. And my max is 80. So I'm at 75%.
Well, if
You have
how about
potions,
we
right?
go?
I
Yeah,
I have a potion. Yeah.
Well, here's all right. How
So
about this? How about we?
You can always
Go
quaff a
in.
potion.
I'll go. Well, let's go in and investigate. In the meantime, you could take a short rest while we're in the room. All right. So at least you can spend some hit time.
I split the party. I love it. So Hersa and I will
no,
stay
I'm
out
not-
here and
I'm
take
saying-
a short rest. Perfect.
That's not what I'm saying.
That is what you're saying.
I'm saying we all go in. We go in the room and investigate. You guys, while we're investigating, kind of go in the corner and take a short rest. While the rest of us are staying up, we'd still be technically on watch.
I see.
Because
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah,
need
because
to
then I
take a
could
rest
spend
and-
some of my hit
yeah.
dice and heal myself up 100%. Yeah. And I think I
Yep.
get a couple of sorcery points back too.
All right. Well, then let's do that.
Oh, there you go. There's our plan, Bill.
Point splitting
Ooh,
up.
my
Yeah.
water is boiling. Hold on a second.
That's not a euphemism.
Okay.
All right.
That sounds like a plan, though. Okay. So you guys are going to go back into the lair. So how are you? We have a marching order. We're going straight in. Who's going in through the waterfall first? What's your plan?
Well, I mean, Zach, you're kind of our damage sponge.
Yep.
Yeah, we send him in first.
So I guess it's up to me. Yeah.
Well,
You go.
there is a ranger.
Yeah.
There is a
and
ranger,
he's expendable. So
right? Well, we can't tell him that.
no, I don't say it out loud. I'm just,
Yeah.
a darkness in my head all of a sudden says, and I'm like, what? Who's talking to me?
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
And-
It started.
Started.
I'm having tea today in honor of Rabbit, by the way.
Oh wow!
I'm drinking green tea, so is that in honor of you being in Japan?
Yes, I guess it would be.
Fine, I'm gonna go make some tea.
I'm having English breakfast. Twining's English.
Yeah, I don't drink English tea. I can't stand tea.
Oh God.
Green tea's the only tea I drink.
I was just trying to show the respect to you there, Rabbit.
Does
Everyone
that
else
make
I
you-
know on the planet drinks tea, though. Yeah, everyone I know loves tea.
Rabbit, does that make you a pariah in your family?
No, my brother doesn't really drink it either. He only drinks coffee if he's at work as well, and he doesn't. We don't really drink hot drinks.
Yeah,
My parents drink.
But that is a proper cultural prerogative of the British. Am I right?
It is. Yeah, it is. I don't get it, to be honest with you. The smell of tea is just a bit weird. I don't like the taste.
And
I don't like milky drinks, really.
as an American, I have a very important question regarding tea. When exactly is tea time?
What, over here?
Yeah.
I think it depends, because I'd call it dinner, but people call it tea, I guess.
So what is
I guess
that?
around like 6-ish.
6. Oh,
Yeah.
It's interesting.
But then you've got people that call stuff like afternoon tea. I don't know. It depends, I suppose, what class you're in.
Oh, it's a class thing.
You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, because I don't think most people give a crap, to be honest with you. Unless you like the wealthy and then they have all their like random shit.
Oh,
It's probably like older people too, are like, "Oh, we're gonna have some tea time," and they have their tea time.
Yeah, well, it's a proper British
So
thing.
back to no more
Yes.
TNT. Back to D&D.
Well, I mean, if we had
The
some
Ranger's going to
TNT,
go in
this-
first. I'll roll for stealth.
Okay.
He rolled a 2. He's got
Okay,
it.
this is
Bonus.
starting off great, everyone.
That's
Really,
good.
really.
Well, he's got a
feeling
pretty
it.
good bonus. His bonuses makes it 11.
Well,
It's
there
not
you
that
go.
great.
Yeah,
But he
that's
moves.
fair.
He's moving. He moves through the waterfall as you guys stand outside, and you hear, of course, there's the sound of the rushing water, and there's the rain starts to come down, and so there's the mix of the sounds outside of the water dripping as through the trees, and the rushing sound of the waterfall. And he's moving through to where none of you can see him. Who's following the ranger? He
Yeah.
doesn't run
We
out
all are.
screaming.
We all are.
Yeah, we're all just kind of. I think, I mean, especially Rabbit, you're the stealthiest too. So, but we'll kind of all follow behind in a line, maybe a little bit behind him.
So
As
stealth
Definitely
rolls.
behind him with
Okay.
that roll.
I'm really bad at
The
those.
stealth
Yeah.
rolls.
All right,
Your
mine
average.
is 25. Wait, is that right?
Oh,
Okay.
25.
Oh,
Good. GOP, you're next.
A total of 5.
Okay.
My God,
Nicodemus,
you
you're
suck.
next.
I know. I rolled a 2. You know, I'm like the Ranger, except I don't have any of the bonuses.
That's right. Well, I rolled epically, Bill. I got a 15.
Ooh, look at
Okay,
you!
good.
Yeah, I
Well,
know,
you're just
right?
you're levitating over the ground. You're not leaving a footprint. You're not splashing in the water that's around your feet. The water here is up to your knees as you guys are wading through. Hersa, what does she do?
Oh no, yeah, she's got to make the roll. She actually has stealth, so that's a 23.
Good.
Oh,
Good.
wow.
She's moving through, and then finally we have Leroy
Yeah, I roll
at
at
disadvantage.
Clank,
But I still got
clank,
16.
clank.
I got 16 at
Wow.
disadvantage.
16.
Uh
Hey, that's great.
huh. Is he still
yeah,
doing
you're finding your footing.
thing? Is he still going? Whoa, whoa, whoa?
Well, I don't know what that is.
No,
he's
his stealth
glowing.
bonus thing. Yeah.
Ah, I didn't.
Is he still doing that? The ranger?
No, he's not. He's not.
Okay,
doing
then
it.
yeah, that's just 16.
He's used all his spells for the day. No, so yeah, you were finding your footing in your plate mail boots. It's really hard going, but yeah, you're taking your time. You're going pretty slow behind the rest of the party. Okay, so you guys are making it through. You're going around the first bend, and the ranger lifts his hands up to halt you guys as he starts sneaking forward, moving silently. He peers around the bend, and then signals his hand, 5 fingers, and bends it forward to signal you guys to come towards him. As you go around the bend, you're entering in the first area that you came in, and off to the west would be that little alcove that you came in the first time. If you go the other direction to the east, you have not gone yet. But this is a pretty wide part of the cavern that would be large enough for the dragon to stroll through.
I mean, we could just go through the way we came before, through that passage.
Okay.
Either way, it all leads to that room, right?
The big room, yeah, that's right.
You don't know. I mean, that's a good guess, but which way do you go?
Okay, well, I mean, we head towards because the one dude told us where that, like, he told us all the information that he knew, right?
Yeah, it was off
So,
to the right hand side of the main hall. Yeah.
so we're just
Okay.
gonna head there. Whatever, I guess it's the quickest path there.
Yeah, just
I mean,
straight
we know the
over. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. You go. You
Oh,
move through the
check
quickest
for
path there.
traps.
Give me an investigation roll. Ranger will do it. He's up in front. That roll is 16, and that's a 2, so 18. He's not finding any traps in this area.
Okay.
Good. So now you've entered in the larger area where you had the battle. There's bodies strewn all over the place. You do have to go up a few, like some set of like natural hewn stone that's been kind of like a stairway / ramp that the dragon has traveled in. And as you come into this larger room, yeah, there's bodies all over the place.
And off to the left is where the alcoves were, right?
That would be the north. Yeah, the northern part of this area. There's 2 alcoves.
We go there.
Yeah, and then directly in front of you is the pool.
Right.
With the island inside of it.
Which we keep an eye on.
Okay. So I assume you guys still want to give me another stealth roll because you're continuing to skulk through the cavern.
Oh, that's a lot better. Non-natural 20.
Let's see what the ranger does. Ooh, rolled a 17, so he's quiet. Zachary.
5.
Clink.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Ching, ching. Yeah.
Did you know in Japanese ching ching means penis?
What does?
Of course I did.
Ching ching.
Oh.
Ching ching in the water.
So it also means vagina.
So what's ching ching pow mean?
What?
Ching ching pow?
Well, that's not Japanese. That's Chinese.
Okay. Anyways, so there's 2 alcoves.
Small rice with sauce. Oh, I wonder if there's a connection there.
So does pow mean sauce, or?
Yes, it does.
I was singing shotgun, ching ching pow. But anyways, there's
I was thinking
an alcove, 2 alcoves in the north.
Yes, we're heading there.
All right.
Focus.
Yeah.
Which one? There's 2 alcoves.
Well, I mean, did we get all the information, or do we not have information on the
I remember.
rooms?
The looking at the room and assuming that the pool where the dragon was is the north, or the north of the room anyway, and the alcoves are on the left. The second alcove is the one that goes to the wizard's room. The lizard man said. The first one leads to where they keep all their where all the other people are staying, and the wizard has his own area in the second alcove. Well, that's what the lizard man said anyway.
Okay, well then I guess we'll head to the wizard guy's place first. Yeah.
Okay, so this alcove narrows. It's not large enough for the dragon to go through. It gets down to an average like between 5 and 10 feet, depending on how the cave walls, they kind of wave. It's not like a consistent hallway. You start to work your way through, and the ranger notices, it opens up into a room, so he is going to do a perception roll. And he doesn't see anything out of the ordinary.
Cool.
Well, do you want me to have a look, see if I see anything out of the ordinary?
Yeah, I'm probably sure better than him, I would think.
I don't have investigation. I'm good at perception.
Perception.
Perception's good.
I roll perception. 19.
Yeah. 19, okay. As you skulk into this room, you can right off, you don't sense or you can't observe or perceive that there's any living person inside of here. There are some sconces on the wall with torches set into these roughly carved wall like sconces, and the torches are burning low. So the light is still it's a little bright, but it's more of a dim light actually. And this
Best kind.
you can see is that there's like some long tables made of split logs. And in the center of the room, there's a cooking fire that's still smoldering, and the smoke rises up into a natural chimney in the ceiling of the room. Then there's a hallway off to your right that continues. The room's fairly large. It's like a 30 by 30, and but yeah, you don't see anything else in there.
But it's wizardly appointed.
Not necessarily.
No.
Not necessarily. Does the rest of you go in there?
Yeah, we'll go in.
Okay, so the wizards, anyone else can make a perception roll and try and discern what the room is used for.
Perception. It's only a 19.
So you think this is where all the roosters sat down to eat their feed?
So this is like a dining area.
Dining and yeah, this looks to you to be like the common room.
Oh.
Okay, so
as you look over to another corner, you see.
Yeah, it's probably further.
You see you see another a table that's made out of a tree stump with some gaming pieces on it, with some other smaller stumps that would be utilized as chairs. It does look like it was Nicodemus, you surmise, as well as Dracul, and I don't know. Did you roll anything, Zachary?
I didn't bother because mine's not great.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you surmise that this is where the cultists would spend their time while they're not on raids.
Board looks like it was in the middle of a game. Can I mix the pieces around?
Oh, perfect. Yes, that's perfect.
Yeah, absolutely can.
Okay, that's what I do.
I do take a quick glance because I have a feeling we're going to be moving down the hallway. Is there a wine rack? And on the wine rack, is there anything interesting? Being a soon-to-be tavern, you got to keep your eyes open, you know.
Yeah, as you look through, there wasn't any food stored in this area, although it was prepared in here and eaten in here.
Okay. All right, then. Well, we head down the hallway.
Okay, same marching order. Give me your stealth rolls. Yeah.
Oh, God. All right.
Haha. Guess what I got?
A 20.
A natural 20.
No, the opposite of that.
21.
So, as you were playing with the game pieces, you picked up one that was dirty. You used your robe to wipe it down. Then you set it down, but you set it on top of your robe, and it was like this stone piece. And as you turn to walk away, you end up taking a bunch of pieces and the board off the table. It clatters onto the ground.
Oh,
who did that?
There's a resounding echo as that clatter as the stone pieces hit the stone floor.
Did anyone else hear that sound?
Okay, well, there's that. So we keep walking down the hallway loudly, I guess.
Okay, as you enter the next room, you're gonna need a perception or stealth because you guys I don't know if you've given up or not, but
I'll roll it.
Front part of the party that didn't make any noise, that would be the ranger and the
well, Hersa has a
assassin.
26 and I have a 14 on the stealth roll.
Okay, so you guys have moved along. The paladin is standing there helping the wizard pick up stuff because he's a good guy. He sees a mess, he picks it up. All day long, I'll have good luck. So then you guys go into the storeroom or into this room, and it's a storeroom. There's like considerable quantities of food and probably some alcohol in here then too. And judging this, given the intellect of the party, that you can say that these They're probably planning for a long series of assaults against the elves of the Misty Forest because there is barrels and crates and of all kinds of goods in here.
Yeah. Is there any interesting beverages? I mean,
Give me
non-ordinary. Yeah.
give me an investigation check.
Oh, I do those well, I'm sure. Let's see. That is a 13 plus. Do I get any pluses? What does investigation fall under?
It's investigation.
I'm looking.
Intelligence.
Well, I'm good at that. That's a 17. I don't have a proficiency though.
I'm also going to do an investigation around the room, see if there's anything interesting. And
okay,
I got a 24.
Now, so Nicodemus, you see a crate that looks kind of interesting to you, and while you're looking at it, Aristides comes right up. He's like, "Oh, I know what this is." He blows it. He starts rubbing off on an area of dirt, and on it is a crest of the island of Evermeet.
This is clearly worthless. And I just throw it over my shoulder, and I keep.
Oh, it's heavy. It's a fairly good sized crate. But it is nailed shut. But it is good size. I guess would be it's like 2 feet square.
All right, so it probably holds like 4 or 6 bottles. Well, I will. Do I want to take the time to undo the lid now? No, I just pick it up and put it in my bag of holding.
Okay. Well, that fit in the mouth of your bag? I don't think so.
A 2 foot? Yeah, sure, no problem. Yeah.
Okay.
I can look it up,
all right.
But I'm pretty sure 2 feet is fine. Yeah.
I thought it was a foot, but I
I'm
could be
check.
wrong.
I'm going to check.
I think it's just a foot.
Yeah.
That's bigger than a purse.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. And then the hallway.
Carry on. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But then there is a hallway in the southern end of this room.
So there's only one way to continue.
Yeah, or circle back. Yeah.
Nope.
There's two. Yeah, there's a hallway.
2 foot diameter at the mouth and 4 foot deep. There you go.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Fair enough. Okay. And while we're doing this, I'm just going to be moving all the food and supplies into a pile.
Okay.
Okay, give me strength check. So
I will have my mage hand assist me, which just lifts 10 pounds, but still. All right. Well, that actually bad, even though my strength is actually depends on what my strength is. Oh, make it -1. Oh, that's a 10. So that is kind of bad. All right. Never mind.
All right. So yeah, you start trying to move some of these big sacks of grain, and it's like 50-pound sacks that you're having trouble dragging. You set that down. You go over to another crate and try and lift it up, and you get a sharp pain in your lower back. You're like, oh, okay. So then you hunch down, you lean into it, you start trying to push it.
Chicken ape.
And the rest of you are wondering what the hell this guy's doing.
We don't wonder those things anymore, do we, guys?
You don't wonder.
No, we just let him get on with it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So while he's fiddling around, the rest of you decide to explore the rest of this, the other tunnel out of this area.
Yeah.
The next corridor. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There is another hallway, and as you get toward the end of this hallway, you see a lush living space.
This is gonna be
rich carpet tapestries.
Ooh, and
that you can see. There's no doorway. It's just an open portal, so you can see that from where you are. There's torches. It's well lit inside here.
Is it like a wizard setup?
It's hard to tell without going into the room and investigating it.
Dracul, could you check? Because that sounds like a trap.
If it's magical, would I know?
Okay, give me an investigation check.
I don't have that as a skill. Anyone else has it as a skill.
I have a plus 10. I'll just I got a 21 on my investigation.
Yeah, but you're pushing crates though right now.
Oh, that's true. Well, I didn't say how long I'd be doing that, but okay.
I just detect magic
Oh
in
well,
the
then
room.
yes, you detect magic.
Is there magic in the room?
There is magic in the room. Give me a perception roll.
Ooh.
Or no, give me an intelligence roll. Give
Oh,
me an
now
intelligence
that's
roll.
better. Thank you. All right,
Yeah.
16.
16. So you notice a glyph that is in the portal, and at the apex of the portal of the entryway is a glyph
And what does it say?
that glows when you. Well, that would be an arcane roll.
No,
It says
I can comprehend all languages. So, oh, I get what you're saying. No, I'm sorry. Yep. That right there is an 18.
It is a
says
glyph of warding.
Mm-hmm.
it says Tiamat is coming. Look busy.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Now I could dispel that. Let me look. Or I could try. Let me look at my third level spells because I haven't used any of those yet. So I do have 3 of them. Do I want to burn one on this though?
Oh, if there's another way around it.
No, I have used one of those. I
Probably.
used my thunder step.
If only someone in your party
Yeah. I yell out, Aristides. Oh,
would, and I bang my head on a
oh, there
shelf.
goes
I'm
the
like, oh,
stupid wizards and their non-understanding of stealth. I do apologize. So
I go walking in.
I point to the glyph, warding glyph. I'm like, could you? I'm a bit tight on magic right now. Would you mind?
Oh yes. Hey you! Stop it! And then I cast spell magic
Why?
on it.
I should not laugh at that. I shall hit myself for that. Bad. All right.
Okay. Hey, you! Stop it! Magic word. Stop it.
Come on, that's funny.
It's a magic word that parents have used for years.
That's right.
Stop it.
Yep. But yeah, I cast a
All
spell
right.
magic on it.
Okay, so you need to roll.
Okay.
There's a DC.
Oh well, I rolled an 18, but I get to add my what did we say? Like I get to add my proficiency on top, right? That's how it works with. I'm trying to remember how exactly.
Spell
That's what we were
casting,
looking
right?
for.
So spell attack, right?
That's what we
I'm looking up.
make an ability check using your
Oh, I get my
spellcasting
proficiency.
ability.
Yeah.
No,
So
no.
Yeah.
I know, but abjuration. Because I'm an abjuration wizard, I get to add my
Yep.
proficiency on that. So that is a 22.
Okay. Perfect. So right when after he says it kind of there's like this magical echo and tonality to his voice. It, and it's almost like you can see the vibrations of the words as it strikes this glyph, and the glyph glows this eerie, smoky green energy, and then energy disappears.
I clasp
And it's
him on
been
the
dispelled.
shoulder and say, "Well done, wizard."
Oh, thank you. What did I do?
That's a nasty warding glyph there too. So that was good. Cool. So yeah, now you may proceed if you wish.
We do. I do. Yeah. What? So,
Yeah.
what's in this room? Hey,
So
Whoopee Cat.
as you enter the room, this room is full of the choicest of the stolen goods. It's luscious. There's a luscious couch, art,
Ooh.
tapestries. There are plates and saucers and chalices and gold and necklaces.
Ooh.
There is also a nice looking chest, a trunk, actually,
A diary.
like the size of a hope, size of a hope chest, but it's like 4 feet long, about a foot and a half high. and it is iron with bands across it and a big fat lock right in the middle.
Ooh, that's definitely a job for Dracul. Is there a diary? Journal?
Oh, well, yeah. Sure, keep looking. You find a desk, and yeah, there is not a journal in here. There is not.
Oh. Is
Any
there any?
papers,
Yeah.
correspondence of any
What has
kind?
he been writing?
What's that?
Go ahead.
I'm assuming a
Well,
wizard has been writing something.
yeah. Well, give me a investigation check, Aristides, as you guys look at this desk.
All right. I rolled a natural 19, so that is a 29.
So, as you go through the desk, you find some very, very expensive vellum that has, as you can tell, has been treated for inscribing magic on it. There's ink there, and that is also high quality. Some of the most expensive ink that's used for arcane spellcraft.
Ooh, it's very nice. You should take that. That's definitely up your alley.
You should probably just put it in the bag for now, though, because I'm not gonna. You don't want me handling that right now.
That's fine. That's
So
fine. I get it. I'll definitely wizardly supplies get certainly stored away. Dracul, how's that iron chest coming, dude?
Don't know. Is it? Let's have a look. We're rolling thieves things.
So here you could do your check, do your trap check investigation roll if you want to check it for traps.
Check it for traps. Oh, I rolled a natural 20. That's
Okay. So as you're looking around for traps, you can see that there is a needle inside the lock. So if you were to trip that, you assume the needle would pop out,
shoot out,
and would stab whoever was messing around with the lock without having the proper key.
Do you have another picture you could show?
So you have to.
That one's been up for a while.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I definitely should. So we'll do. I'm going to pull up some classic D&D art. Here we go. All right.
yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Okay, so he found a trap.
Can it be disarmed, or is it just like, do we just open it from the side and hope for the best?
Well, you just disarm it. I mean, that's your thing, dude.
I have the kit, yeah, as long as I'm able to.
Just, make sure to maneuver yourself, maybe, so
Yeah,
you're
no,
not going to be in front of the needle if it shoots out. That's all.
And so everyone steps out of the way. Not Nicodemus, but Aristides, give me a perception roll at disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. All right.
No, just give me a perception roll.
Okay, because at disadvantage that would have been pretty bad. Let's see. That's 8 plus 5, so yeah, 13.
13. Okay, so you have the wherewithal to step out of the way as he works on this trap.
It would have been better if
we have use your thieves' tools. Give me a proficiency check. So that would be roll the 20 and add your proficiency bonus.
Uh, 19.
What did you say?
19.
You said 19? I'm sorry,
yes,
keeps cutting
he
out.
said 19.
Yes.
Okay,
not
good.
19.
Okay. All right.
You rolled a 9.
You work your magic as you're in there. You're able to use some tweezers, hold the needle, and then with a small, thin, almost like a dental tool that you have, you break the spring so that the needle won't fly off. And with that roll, you also will pick the lock instead of having to do another roll. Yeah, the lock is picked.
Yes.
Yes.
Open
Yes.
it. Definitely. Just in
And,
case.
yeah, there's piles of coins inside of there.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's not it.
There's also, well, you also see some potions. There's a couple three potions in there, and some scrolls that are rolled up with and bound with some black cloth, and there's like a seal on it in wax, and you're not sure what the seal is.
Okay.
So you can give me an
I'll
arcane
give
check
them
if you-
to. I can't do that, but I'll give
Yeah,
them to
I'll do all that
Mr.
stuff
Magic.
later. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll do all
you-
that stuff later. Just give me. I'll just write everything down. Bill, go ahead.
It might be worth having a look because you never know if something might actually be useful against a dragon in here.
Oh, okay. So I
Whoops.
identify them.
Okay, let me pull up my.
I take out my pearl and I kind of hold it over him and I look at it. Right, my pearl's on a little golden handle. It's very special.
Also, Rabbit, I'm willing to say that there's probably some nasty poison on that needle. Just a guess. I don't think it would just be a needle shooting out. Just that's by itself.
No, I mean I have a poison kit. I am proficient in poison as well. I could probably check.
Yeah, some might have some
Well, do you want
poison
to?
on it.
Do you have a way to contain it? Do you have like a
Probably he's got a poison
vial?
kit.
I have a poison thingy kit, so I don't. I'm assuming there's something that I don't really know. I
Okay.
didn't really read up on it. That I haven't really thought about it till
Well,
now.
with that, you did so well on that. I mean, you can take that off with your going back into the lock with your tweezers and your thieves tools and grabbing that little dart that's inside of it. It's a small, thin dart, and as you pull it off, yeah, there's some sappy stuff that kind of drips. Looks like it's going to drip out the back end, but it's like a slow molasses. Of course, it's got this weird iridescence to it. So it's like some little bioluminescent aspect to it. And yeah, you very carefully give me a dex save or dexterity roll check, DC check.
Come on, Dex, don't fail me now. Oh, 28. Oh, sorry. Oh no, yeah, that's right, 28. Sorry,
28,
I confused
okay.
myself. Yeah.
So no, that's great. You have you safely stowed away this poisonous dart, and you can examine it later.
Yeah,
Okay,
well, it's
so
not gonna
I
be
said-
useful against the dragon. So
Well, you could put that
Well-
on an arrow in the future too, if it's
In the
if it's
future,
something
yeah.
that's really good. Yeah,
you could put it on an arrow now if you want to. I mean, you could do.
you don't know.
it's a poison dragon, though, isn't it? So it's not really.
Yeah,
I don't
so-
think it'd be useful.
It is a
Probably not
poison
now,
dragon.
but although you could use it on the wizard,
I could
You
use it
could.
on you.
You could. That would be
not
funny.
me.
Look at that crazy
So the
dragon.
first-
Yeah.
I meant the
I'm
other
a
one.
paladin after all. I've informed
The
you.
bad
It's fine.
one.
Yeah. Go ahead, Bill. I'll write everything down. I'm pencil in hand. Go ahead.
Okay, so all right, the first potion that you grab, there isn't any magic that resonates from it. But as you look at it, there's no magic that resonates from it at all.
Okay. So
It's just water.
No, it's not water. It is also filled with some. It's some kind of mucus, like fluid inside of it.
I hand it
so
to
might be-
the rogue.
Poison of some kind.
All right. So Dracul, you look at it and you're like, "I'll be damned. That's the exact same gunk that was on this dart." The next one has as you examine it, Nicodemus,
Mhm.
you see like this potion is a dark blue liquid, but inside of it are all these globules that have almost like a life of their own, and they seem to flutter. As you look at it closely, you can tell that this is a potion that can control dragons.
Mm. Can I tell what kind?
It's a potion of dragon control. I have to find that page here in the old DMG. Hold on. It is. There's an asterisk that says Effectiveness this type of creature controlled must be determined by the die roll. Consult item explanation. So I got to look that up. Okay, hold on. And same with the last two. So yeah, let me look those up. Yeah, I have a potion of dragon control, and the other one is a potion of giant strength.
Oh, nice.
These would definitely be useful.
Yeah. We got to figure out
they can
which
both be
giant
useful.
it
So
is
let me.
and stuff. But yeah, go ahead.
Well, as you examine the potion of giant strength, and you look around. There's a band right beneath the cork that has the. Let's see. And from your estimation, it looks like symbols that would correspond or represent a stone or maybe a frost giant.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, now that you're looking at it, you're like, yeah, I could see how this has motifs that resemble the giants of the north and their the style in which they gird themselves, their armor, their houses has that sort of Nordic Viking giant feel to it. So you're assuming that's going to be one for frost giant.
Okay.
And then dragon control potion table. Hold on.
Please be green. Please be green. Please be green.
Right. Figurines, crystals, brooms.
Zach, I give you the potion of giant strength, and this will. You normally have a +6 to your strength rolls because of the belt you're wearing. This right here will give you +7 to your strength uses, and it will last for. I don't know how long it lasts.
Okay, this is a D20.
1 hour.
Right.
1 hour, Zach. You should write that down.
Rolled a 5. Oh,
I totally forgot about the belt.
Yeah, but this one is +1 additionally. You normally get +6. Now you have +7 for an hour if you need it.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I'm sorry, Bill. Go ahead.
All right. So I went on the old book. I rolled a D20 and I rolled a 5. 5 through 7 is green dragon control.
Nice.
So this potion enables
though, right?
the individual drink. Yeah, huh? This potion enables the individual drinking it to cast what is in effect a charm monster spell upon any dragon within 6 feet. The dragon is entitled to a save versus magic, which I'll give it a DC, but it is made as a -2 on the die. The control lasts for 5d4 rounds.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. And then we had 2 scrolls, right?
Mm-hmm.
So scrolls. Okay, that's another D100. First roll was a 21. That has 2 spells for level 1 to 4. So the first spell is a 4th level. The second one is a 3rd level. And then the other scroll, 84. Oh, this is 84. This one's going to be nice. Oh, it is protection from petrification.
Okay.
And it is worth 2,000 XP. So that divided by 4 is right down 500. So we've already added 500 to your experience points. And I'm doing the old rules just for fun. So
okay,
finding that treasure, you guys got 500 experience points. We got.
So Chester, I had a really funny but terrible idea at the same time.
Uh-huh.
Well, I need you to write. Give me a wisdom save, Aristides, at disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, well, if it wasn't a disadvantage, it would have been a 20, but 9 plus what's my wisdom modifier? Is it a save? It is 14 total.
Okay, you have this irrational compulsion to take some of these art, to take some of this artwork. You want it.
All right. I want
There's
that. Ooh.
there's this is the painting. I'll show it up on the wall or up on the screen right there.
Nice. Nice.
Well, who wouldn't want that?
That's true. And the other two are just a fourth and a third level, just random.
I'll roll those up here too, because that's also on the chart.
Look how chill that guy is. Just with that knife, just poking that dragon.
It's after the fact.
He's like this. He's
making sure.
He keeps poking it. Keep poking it. Yeah. Scrolls, potions, scrolls. What are the rules here? Yeah. Okay. I'll look into that if you.
Yeah, I got it written down. We'll do it later. It's okay. And the gold piece number?
1,500.
Okay. All right. Rock on.
I take
that's just for the coins.
Yeah.
That's just for the coins. I mean,
just writing it down so we don't forget later.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else of value in this room other than tapestry, which Aristides is drooling over?
Mm-hmm.
You were going to say something, GOP? You and I should what?
Okay. So imagine this.
Okay.
We take control of the dragon if we kill the wizard really quickly, and we all teleport back into the city with the dragon, just hastily tied up, and we just we just have the dragon just right there and be like, "You said there wasn't a dragon, you elf asshole." we just take the dragon there, just be like, "Well, what is this then? What is this?" We rub his nose in it.
Yeah, no, I'm sure we get in huge trouble for that, and
we would.
Yeah.
Tons of trouble.
And I kind of feel like Bill is trying to let us know the wizard is female. I do check the room. Is this seem feminine?
No, not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Well, just because they like art, that's weird.
I'll ask Cursa because she understands the females' persuasion things.
In the meantime, I'm going to be taking. Oh, you guys are going to take a short rest.
Oh,
right?
we are. Yeah, that's right. So, is there a nice, cozy, clean bed in here?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So, Hersa and
it's a lush bed. It's not a. It's a king, double king, man. It's huge.
Ooh, sweet. So Hersa and I take ourselves a short rest, a nap. We cuddle while spooning, and we take our short.
That's gross.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
While they do that,
you find an open bottle of Evermead wine on the side table as you climb up into the bed.
Ooh, nice. So I am going to spend some of my hit dice and heal.
While you're resting too, I'll do a ritual casting of my hut. There's a door I'm assuming there's a door going into this room, right?
There's just that one entryway that you
But there's no door on the entryway?
No, it was an open portal.
Okay. That's fine then. I'll put my hut right in that doorway. So just in case anything tries to come through, then we'll have a barrier there. So
okay.
I spent half of my hit dice.
Cool. You guys are stuck in here for the next hour or two while these guys rest. What do you do?
Well, it's an hour, but
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we've collected everything from the room. And I will make sure that I take all the art off the walls and I'm just carrying it on my back, just like
nice.
I just really want this art so bad.
Yeah, this big art. No, but again, Dracul, Leroy, what are you guys doing in this room?
Well, I'm going to spend a hit die or two to. No, I'm not. I just realized I'm like almost at max health. I'm fine.
You should be.
Um.
You should be max health straight out.
You should.
Oh.
Do you need a short rest to get any feats or features back?
Oh. Okay. Yeah. No. I got it. I got some of my lay on hands and stuff back. So I don't know if I got for the short rest.
Cool.
As far as
what are you gonna do?
You get back for spells. Like, do I
Okay,
get?
so that's going to be under Paladin. It'll tell you which ones will come back out of short rest.
Okay.
And then I think your spells are going to be check that burning or whatever the branding smite. See when that comes, if that takes a long or short rest. And lay of hands, I think comes back as a short rest. I'm not positive. Now, Jakul, what are you going to do? You're going to poke around some more? Or are you going to?
Yeah, I'm going to look for anything that anyone's missed.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
And keep an eye out. What do I roll if I don't have the actual skill?
Okay. So once I'll let you roll perception.
Okay, I think I can do that. I got a 17.
Okay. So yeah, you are spending your time looking through the room. All the treasure seems pretty well found. You guys have gone through it. Then as one of the tapestries that the wizard pulled down, you're checking that wall, and there's something that seems off to you here. You go in for a closer look, and you're convinced that there's a door here, like the wall is false.
Okay.
So let me have another perception check.
Another perception. Hang on. Do I roll? That is a 19.
Another 19. Okay. So yeah, you
17 last time.
Oh well, all right. You rub your hands against the wall, and you find a really almost imperceptible seam. You trace around it, and you feel that there's a secret. There's a door here. It's just now, as you're doing this, you trigger it, and you hear the sound of the stone as it starts to slide away.
Oh, wonderful.
And inside, there's another dragon.
Or more treasure. You never know.
Oh, that's probably.
You never know. And there's a purplish like flame kind of light flickering from inside this room. There's a hallway that goes about 10, 12 feet down or away from you. Yeah.
That's not ominous at all.
We're going to check it out, right?
All right. Go ahead.
It's hidden for a reason, isn't it? It's not. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I blow up.
Check.
All right. As
I come back out as a dragon and eat you all.
Nice.
you give me another investigation roll you're gonna check for any traps.
I can't wait.
You
for
mean
level 11.
Yeah. I got 16.
All right. You don't find any traps.
I don't find that thing. Lightning dragon.
Yeah. Well,
Crocodile.
as you walk in, it's Bahir. That was a monster created by the giants back in the ancient dragon giant wars to hunt dragons down.
That's right.
Yeah.
Pretty nasty. You find as you go in, it's a shrine. That there's a basin with water, liquid, maybe water, who knows. Above it, right above it, about a foot or two, is this torch that is this purplish flame, and above that, inset in the wall, are
Purple
these
flame, purple flame.
is a shrouded of a face. It's kind of like in this dark shroud. It's carved in the stone, and there's two like white eyes glowing, and the light kind of hums right above the basin.
Is this some kind of communication device?
Ooh, maybe. You do have one
As you look
semi-sentient.
around, you find it's true. No, well, you guys are zoning out. He's off doing this. But the stone could have give me a I'd take a perception roll at disadvantage there. Everyone who is resting, except for the paladin. The paladin, well,
I am spooning,
he could have seen that
sir.
because he doesn't. Okay, so yeah. So the paladin could have just watched this all go down, but I'll get a perception roll from Zach.
All right, 15.
Okay, so while you're there, you're kind of just resting. You're leaning up against the foot of the bed, and you hear the stone move in the wall. You pop open your eye and you see Dracul as he's doing his thing, kind of hunched down, walking into this hole in the wall. This doorway that has opened up.
Go help him.
Yeah, I rolled a 16. I'm guessing I saw what was going on too. So
Yeah. If you do anything, you don't get your rest. So.
well, I wasn't taking a rest anyway. I was just chilling in my hut. With
Oh,
all
you
my
weren't?
art.
Okay.
All the tons of art I grabbed
Same with
off the
Zach.
walls.
If you interrupt your short rest, you don't get your bonuses. So
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna let Dracul do his thing. And I'm just like, that's interesting.
Okay, so back to Dracul. While you're in there, you find a book. The covers are slate. It has a red iron binding, and it is resting on the ground right next to the basin.
I go running in, and does it look like Dracul's gonna try and? Are you gonna try and pick it up?
Well, you're not there yet, so hold on.
Better than that, or drink the water. You know, one or the other. Yeah, well, I'm gonna have a look. I might see if it looks sketchy before I pick it up. But I'm assuming whatever it is, I won't be able to read it.
Well, give it an investigation check. Add your proficiencies. Your +4 or whatever your proficiency number is.
Yeah. I got a what is it? Fucking light in here sucks. 15. It's going down one at a time.
Okay. So you take out your blade and you tap it. Nothing happens. You kind of lift up the binding, and you don't see anything tangential connected to it. So you put your sword back, and you can go and pick it up.
I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up.
Okay, you pick it up, and I'm going to need you to
explode.
No.
Yes.
What languages do you know?
I know Elvish, Common, and that's it. Because I'm a drow. I only know them. That's it. So that's what's written on my sheet. So I'm assuming that.
And you should probably have Underdark on there too, just because that'd be your natural.
Oh yeah,
okay.
sorry.
Undercommon. Yeah.
So with Elvish,
I thought that was just Elvish
or Undercommon. Yeah, with Elvish, you can read it. It's written in Elvish, and it's a journal. And as you read through it, you see that this was Neronvain's journal. He refers to his partner, Chuth, the dragon. And you see in here how he is referring to the raids and how his poor father has been, how he loves to inflict pain and damage to his father's people. Is referred to there off and on. You can see this guy's a sick puppy. Every time, he writes down how many people he killed, how many more of his father's people are dead. And how many, and he writes a little bit about His and then as you flip through, you go back to the front and you read some of his story. So depending on how much time you want to spend,
He's got an hour.
I mean, they're resting, so I may as well just keep reading. I'm also curious if it mentions
you read the
anything about
story
this.
of this. You read the story of this prince of the misty forest named Niranvane, who was always underestimated. No one understood how great he was and his strength. And when he decided that he was the best and well suited to rule the misty forest, he challenged his father, and his father exiled him. When he was in exile, he faked his death so that he would have more freedom. And so his poor father believes that he's been killed. But during that time, he he found the cult of the dragon, and he moved up very quickly from the lowest rank up to the highest rank of the dragon of the cultists. He started off as a lowly dragon claw, and then killed his superior and took his position as a dragon fang, and then was quickly understood the magics and met Saravan, the leader of the cult at this time. Saravan wasn't the leader yet, but he admired his how cutthroat and ruthless he was, and how intelligent he was, and the way he manipulated people, that he hitched his wagon to Saravan essentially. And from there, he moved up when Saravan, when Saravan took over the cult, Niranvane was one of his assassins that he used to kill off some other high cult members to get them out of the way. During that time, he became a worm speaker, and he bonded with the green dragon Chuth. And you've learned that he was then rewarded with a mask of the green dragon. And he writes about how when he wears this mask, his strength is doubled, his magical powers and prowess are increased, and he feels invulnerable when he wears it. And how he used that when he wore the mask to just demolish the forces that stood against him in the misty forest. And he was able just to cut through sentinels, and he really wanted to go against and to take out the capital, and that's what he was planning. You could start to read through, you find battle plans of the way he was attacking the misty forest.
Evidence.
Evidence, yes.
Evidence. I wish I'd found the green mask.
Well,
while you start as you flip
yeah.
through it, you find a chapter, not a chapter, but an entry where he's lamenting giving up the mask. But he knows that his time to wear it is over, because the mask is necessary in the summoning of Tiamat. All 5 masks have to be joined.
That's useful to know.
Yeah. And when Saravan wears all 5 masks, then they can begin, and when they have enough tribute, they'll be able to summon Tiamat.
But really, what we need to do is find a mask and destroy it, and then they can't really summon Tiamat.
That would be a solution, yeah.
Very good. Yeah. But you see, not only are they going to summon Tiamat, but they're going to bring her temple from
Avernus
to the Well of Dragons, and then through that she will enter the plane through the temple.
That's really not good, dude.
I would assume.
But at least we've got a rough idea of how to stop it without having to fight everything. If we can find a mask.
Yeah, to surmise what you guys know, the tribute would be the loot, which you have helped. You've by getting rid of Skyreach Castle, you've stopped the flow from the Sword Coast. Slaves, or basically a blood sacrifice. That from rescuing Isma, that they were stealing people to sacrifice them. Now another component is the masks are an important part of the ritual, and the fourth component that is that the red wizards are going to be involved in the summoning somehow.
Yeah, I can't remember which module it was, but there is a module that details completely her temple. It's nasty, dude. Anyway,
Well, hopefully we won't have to deal
Right
with that.
on.
Does it mention anything about this altar or whatever is going on here with the flame and the thingy, or is it just his like wash tub with his generally?
Give me a religion check.
I don't know what that is.
Just if
Okay.
you don't, you don't have
That's
it. Just
wisdom.
do an intelligence roll.
Or is it
Or
intelligence?
just
No,
a
no,
wisdom.
it's intelligence. Yeah, just do an
It
intelligence.
doesn't matter. They're the same stat for me. Okay. Oh, that's a 12.
Yeah, you're not sure what this this little altar is for.
Well,
What
that's
who
okay,
it was
yeah.
for or what?
after we finish the short rest, the paladin would know.
Yep.
Okay, so short rest
Yeah,
over.
here,
That's
Shane.
good. Dracul's not in the room. For those of you who get up, the paladin points to the hole in the wall.
There's a hole in the
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah, which wasn't there a minute ago. When
Yeah,
he went to spoon.
I thought that was just me dreaming.
Well, I
saw the
do get
hole.
up and adjust my robes. Okay, yeah, okay.
I saw the hole, but I was too enamored by the artwork to care.
That's true. That's true. So anyway, you go in after your short rest, paladin, and you
Yeah.
recognize this.
Yeah,
room
I
as
go and
a-
explore
see me
without
sitting there
anybody
reading.
and anything. I'm looking in there, and I'm like, "Hey, let's roll."
Give me a religion check.
Ooh, my religion's good. That is a
Good.
24.
You're like, oh, okay. You look at it right away. You recognize it. Yeah, this is a altar to Fenmariel Mistarin, the elven god of outcasts, scapegoats, and solitude.
Oh,
Great.
Dracul,
Scapegoat.
we need you.
Talking to me or her?
No, I was making a joke. Never mind.
Yeah. So. All right.
That's how most of my jokes go.
and there's nothing else of use in this room.
Investigation. Give me a check.
Okay,
Well,
I'll turn on my detect magic as I do it. Investigation. I don't know if what do I do? What is that? That's in intelligence. All right, it's a 15.
19 for me.
19 for you. Okay. And you don't find anything, Nicodemus.
Okay.
Aristides, you find you think that you find another secret door. There's at the other side of the room.
Ooh,
More of them.
holes
There's just going to be
everywhere.
one. Yeah. And this one's just my size. It was made for me.
This one's too soft. This one's too hard.
No, I think Chester got the reference.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
I am a deviant. So what do you want?
Yeah, I didn't get it. That's okay. Though. So again, all right. So you activate the secret door, and the stone moves out of the way. And it on the other side of the wall it's all dark.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, can we put light in there?
just-
I mean,
Throw the paladin in. He
The ro-
knows.
Yeah, the
Can't you
room-
see in the dark?
yeah, the room is. Yeah, can you see in the dark? You have. Well,
I can see in the dark. I've got 120-foot vision.
I have darkness as dim light. Or is it just like a magical darkness? Is it just something where we just can't see anything? Because I mean, I'm guessing the room is.
Give it a
lit.
try. You gotta give it a try to find out. What are you
I
gonna
detect magic. That's what I'm gonna do.
Let's go in the room.
You don't find it. Yeah. What's the radius on detect magic?
Well, I guess I would go in as far as I can. As far as it looks like there's no more light coming in. Like if it
Yeah.
seems like the light of the room is not going into this place. Like
No.
is it
Well,
like
as you go in, you walk in. Your dark vision starts to. Your eyes start to adjust. Okay.
Mhm.
You hear as you walk into the room, you can feel the humidity in there, and you hear the sound of water.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm gonna stop here. I'm just gonna check. Do a check for traps. I have a +10 to my investigation, so especially if there's any
Well,
sort of magical traps.
Just so you
So
know,
as you walk,
GOP
as you
30-foot
walked
radius
in,
on that.
Okay.
as you walked into the room, you realize, I mean, it's not a room. As you step out of the secret room you're in, you get the feeling of open air. You're in, and the slight steps that you make have some resonance, as if you're in a much larger space.
Okay, I know where this is going. I slowly back away as quietly as I can. Because
Stealth roll.
Yep. Ooh, that was a natural 20. All right.
Oh, good. So you tiptoe in reverse. Tink, 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 tink.
Mm-hmm. Maybe
That's the
I
sound you
shouldn't be
make.
the first one to go.
Okay, we cast light on the paladin and do your thing.
Yay!
Yep. Leroy
I'm a light
Jenkins.
bulb again.
All
And I
right.
run in, and I'm like, wow.
I love the
We're
clipping
doing
from
that.
his mic. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, did it clip?
Yeah, it did.
I was
Yeah,
close.
it did at the right time.
It was
Okay.
perfect
Just the
timing.
perfect
Yeah.
time.
Lee Jenkins. It's perfect.
There we go.
Um,
So the paladin runs into the room. Ding, 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 ding. Standing there after bellowing his battle cry, he's huffing, adrenaline surge, and he's just kind of looking back and forth, moving a couple steps side to side. Nothing.
All right.
Well, what did we
Wasted
see
Well,
looking
opportunity.
in? Because he is brightly lit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big, it's a
Now the DM's clipping.
Yeah, okay. It's a large
Did we lose Bill?
That's
I
what it is.
think Bill dropped.
Well, it looks like he's
still
still
here.
here. All right, everyone, we're going to narrate for ourselves. What is this room? It's a large what? Let's figure this out together. Put our brains together. It's a large
Hot tub time
ice
machine.
cream. Yes, it's
Yeah.
an ice cream parlor. Like this is their whole secret plan. They're turn the forest into a massive.
And
ice
there's
cream
eggs
parlor.
everywhere on the ground.
Yes. Yes.
There
And they're
are
all opening.
Yeah.
but they're opening like the eggs from Alien.
Exactly.
That's what's going on here. This is
I
not
actually
good.
did. I actually did that once. I had a party. We're going in. It was started out as a normal D&D dungeon delving, and they entered into a room and got teleported to New York City, 1986.
Wow.
That kind of
That's-
sounds like when all of a sudden we went into a dungeon and then I had to kill myself because it was Cthulhu.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah,
dude,
it's,
Cthulhu. Yeah. Call of Cthulhu is
It's a
brutal,
twist.
dude.
That was an
Or-
unpleasant
or-
experience. I was a rogue. I didn't know how to fight.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but Call of Cthulhu is fun though. It is fun,
That
but
is
it's
fun.
yeah, we definitely lost Bill.
You're telling me that Eldritch Horror is not pleasant? Like
No.
it's not a positive
fun, though.
experience?
You know,
It is fun.
it is fun. What actually back when I was doing RPGA stuff, of course we did a lot of the D&D over out of Ravens Bluff. That's the RPGA setting. But they also had Call of Cthulhu in the RPGA. It was fun.
Sorry.
All right, so in this room, who wants to be guest DM? Like we're just gonna have our own side adventure.
Ooh, I know. Let
Yeah,
Rabbit do it.
Yeah, let's let Rabbit do it. Rabbit. He's muted. Rabbit. Rabbit.
Shadowrun is fun, Whoopie Cat.
Oh, you know what? No, let's let the audience decide.
Yeah,
That'll be
audience.
fun.
Yeah.
Well, because it's just
they will kill us. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, but
Never
it's
give
not like
them
it's going to count
authority.
against us in the story. That's fine if we die in the meantime because it's not actually going to be like canon.
That's true.
So
That is
yeah,
true.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
You guys, you have our fates in your hands. We're gonna do our own. What is in this room? You guys pick for us, and we're gonna fight it.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, you know,
Then,
Whoopi Cat, I actually preferred Shadowrun over Cyberpunk. I thought the system they had in place, the world, was different enough that I could play it instead of it just being generic role playing. You know, you guys ever play Shadowrun?
Mhm. No, I haven't played Shadowrun.
Yeah, it was a good system. You know, it's have you ever played Earth Dawn?
Nope, I haven't really done
Uh,
too many like RPG stuff. Like I wish I did, but when I was growing up, it was of the devil,
of
so
course, man, me too,
couldn't
me
really.
too. Yeah. But no,
Yeah.
Earth Dawn came out in the early 90s. And Earth Dawn is actually the medieval setting of Shadowrun.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know if everyone knows that. But they are the same world, connected. Kind of like Alien, Predator, and Blade Runner. Go figure.
All right.
Did you know
Well,
that, Zach?
see
Did you
any
know those are connected?
uh Zach,
No. Everyone's
buddy.
abandoned us. Whoopi
Well,
Cat
it's
says
just
Alien Egg
us.
Chamber. You
Huh?
are a
What?
bastard, Whoopi Cat. I
Huh?
declare it.
All right. All right. We have
What?
to figure it out. We have
What?
to figure out what the
I'm
like
making a
is there.
quesadilla.
Oh, that's nice, dude.
Okay,
Make me
good
one.
for you, buddy.
They didn't eat it for me.
Yeah, right.
That sounds nice.
Um. Okay. We'll have to see if anyone homebrewed that online. A stoner giant.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. I read a
Okay.
Shadowrun book years ago, and I've always liked the world. It is pretty cool. If you like Shadowrun, like I said, check out Earth Dawn. It is the fantasy medieval fantasy version of Shadowrun, and it's kind of cool because when you play Earth Dawn, just reading the background, it gives you a much deeper understanding of what's going on in Shadowrun. It's pretty cool. If you like Shadowrun, you should definitely read the Earth Dawn stuff.
Bill, are you back?
I'm back. Sorry, I don't know what
Yeah.
happened. I had to use a hotspot to jump on. So,
All right. Well, since you've been gone, the audience has decided the room is filled with eggs from the Alien franchise.
Yes.
And then it also
okay,
has
Zach
We'll
has
do it.
been
stoner giant.
impregnated in many ways.
Yeah.
give
It
me a
also
stealth
has
roll, everyone.
a stoner giant. Is
Yes, there's also a
another
Stoner
thing
Giant,
they said.
and Zach's making
I will.
quesadillas.
I've
And
got miniatures for that. Hold
oh,
on.
good.
You
And
got
Rabbit
miniatures specifically
refuses
for
to
a
talk to
stoner
us.
giant. All right.
I don't really blame him, actually.
Stealth roll.
So you want a stealth
I had
roll?
the kettle on.
You're serious?
Sorry.
Stealth roll is a 15.
Ooh, I don't
Okay.
do those well. Oh wow, what a waste of that. I have a 23, and Hersa has a 22.
I got 18.
18. Okay, and we're gonna have alien eggs. Hold on, I've
Oh
got
no,
those.
no, no, no! Don't listen to the chat. Never listen to the chat.
Nope. Sorry. Give the people what they want.
Would have to find like a
Hold on.
homebrew online. I was gonna look for.
We're gonna do
There is
eggs
an
and sarcophagi.
there is an alien RPG.
Well, no, but I want to
There
see if
is.
there's like a 5e rules.
There's an
like,
RPG for everything.
There
Yeah.
is. You know, there's some actually really good alien board games too. One which is like a miniature fighting one, and another one is like an encounter-based system. It's actually a great game.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm still here. I can hear you
All
guys.
right. I gotta.
We can hear you.
Oh,
I can
Yeah.
smell the quesadilla.
It's delicious smelling.
well, we can look up Xenomorph 5e race as a
Yeah, you guys
homebrew.
want to fight xenomorphs right now?
No, we don't.
Yeah.
No.
We know we
They're not xenomorphs yet. They're still just facehuggers.
Why do you think this whole area was sealed off?
Yeah.
Yeah, because of all these mounds of eggs, these egg mounds
Uh-oh.
Uh huh.
made out of
They
egg
are
cartons.
big.
There you go.
Nice. That's cool. See, you're very clever. You're
He
crafty.
He's
I
too
am.
clever for his own good.
For your own good, you
Dun,
mean?
dun.
Sucker?
Why
Ah,
did
that- Also very true.
Okay.
I'm
But
noticing
no,
a pool with an island in it. This could be bad.
No, this is. I mean, I just was having fun with you. But no, there's a pile of treasure in this cavern. Need a water feature here. Say this area.
Well, there's no way that this is going to end badly. I mean, clearly that pile of treasure there is.
Yeah, I'll get rid of the eggs. There's no alien egg mounds.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I was gonna fireball them. Oh well.
You're gonna
Oh,
fireball them all. That
poor
would be
Jeff.
perfect. Instead, we'll do cavern-like kind of terrain.
Now that's a lot of treasure. Now in reality, that would be tens of thousands of coins, but it's not going to play out like that.
No, that is a huge treasure pile, huh? I mean, look at the scale of that. Oh, that's a bed. No, in reality, though, you find 10 gold trade bars from Baldur's Gate,
Whoa.
worth 50 gold apiece.
Okay, so let me write that down. So 10 gold trade bars.
All right. Who we kill?
The party.
Damn it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
And
I'll see you guys
You're
later.
out
That's
making
it.
your quesadilla. You abandon us to our fates, and yeah.
Is that it, Bill?
There is another 20 platinum.
And then a trap.
120 gold.
Is there any silver? Because I actually had an idea.
Oh yeah.
2,400 silver.
I take 10
And
pieces.
8,000 copper.
Oh, God. Freaking
Wow.
dragon.
Wow.
Bastard.
A
That's
lot of
8,000
copper.
pennies.
I ain't touching that shit though. It's gonna kill you.
But I'm taking that silver because I 10 pieces specifically. I know what I'm doing with that.
And then you guys hear
The dragon.
just the sound of the gold as you got counted up. Any more investigation?
I thought I was the
Of
sound of the
course.
man
There's-
looking on the chain. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so give me the appropriate rolls.
Appropriate rolls for what? What are we doing?
Purple roll. Appropriate roll if you're going to check out this chamber anymore.
Oh yeah. So perception or investigation.
If you're gonna really check it out, give me an investigation. If you're just looking around, it's perception.
All right, I'm really checking. I'm looking.
Okay.
I'm looking under every egg carton. A non-natural 20.
I got a 22 on investigation, and Hersa.
Okay. So
Hersa got
the treasure disappears under that one of these egg cartons, and you have to guess which one.
Okay.
And
Okay,
which one is it?
right.
there you
Oh. Okay.
What do I win?
So yeah. What do we find as we investigate?
8,000 copper.
Bastard.
With 8,000 copper.
80 gold.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. No, you do not find any remnants of the dragon. I mean, you can't. He's not in here. He left.
Huh.
He
Well, he just bailed, dude.
He decided he'd rather live than fight you guys.
Fair enough.
But you do get that experience.
Okay.
So we're gonna do that real quick. Why not?
Yeah, why
Is that
not?
cool?
And we go back
Okay.
to the city
All right.
stuff. Yeah.
An adult green dragon is worth 13,000 experience points. So that's between 4 people. Now I bumped up this dragon, so I'm going to make him worth 16,000 experience points.
And what about the wizard as well?
Yeah, the wizard. Yeah, I'll have to look him up. He is in this device here. Hold on.
Wait. Oh yeah, no, I was thinking of the other wizard. You know, we just left that one wizard just drowned. We didn't even go check.
No,
We had a big
I
island.
watched him
He
die.
just no. But I'm saying he just like maybe he had something on him that might have been valuable. We just left him in the water.
Oh well, on
You
the way
know?
out.
Yeah, he's
we'll fish him out.
yeah, you can go. He's in the pool
Yeah.
to the left there. That wizard is 2,300. So what did I say? 16. So 18.3 divided by 4 is your XP.
Like, let's
So
see.
45.75
Yeah,
a piece.
that's what.
What's the 500 that you said earlier?
That's right. So 5,700.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Add that. I forgot about that. That's why I tell you those things. Forget.
That puts me at 85,020.
Yeah, 50.75 is what you should have taken. And
Perfect.
you said you're over 80.
85.20 it says now. I've just added it up on my calculator so I don't get it wrong.
85.20. 85,020.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 11th
was
level
the-
is 85,000.
Hey, I'm over it by 20.
So it was what,
Lucky.
70? That was the so it was like 4,500 and what?
4,000. Yeah, wait. 45.75 is what it was.
Okay.
Very good. Level.
Now I need to write that actually down properly.
Yeah, so you guys just heard, there's the Mario music. You guys just leveled up, whatever sound that is.
Wait, why we
Matt,
we
that-
didn't kill the dragon? Did we?
Well, we
No, you got the experience for making it flee. For
Oh, okay.
yeah, you still
And-
defeated it, so you get the XP.
and we looted
Yeah,
it.
that's a bad
Shit.
res.
Okay.
We can't
did.
put my paintings in your bag of holding, can we? Or well, don't we all have bags of holding? Or
We all have.
I
Yeah.
think I've got one.
No, some people bought some people didn't. It
I
was
thought I bought one, but
if you
let me
think you
look.
did, there were.
Yeah, no, I have one.
I remember I gave you an option.
I do apologize. How much XP did we just get?
45.75.
4,000, 4,075.
4,075. Okay.
Wait, not 45.75? I thought it was.
Oh yeah, 45.75. Sorry, Zach
Oh.
got 4,070. He lost 500 for not listening.
God damn it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
I attempt to shove my paintings into my bag of holding with, considering that it doesn't fit. It looks. Like
Yeah,
hilarious.
no, it's not working. You're gonna have to break them down. You're gonna have to take them out of the frame and roll them up and to get it in.
Well, I can at least shove the tapestries in there, roll them up, and just stick them in there.
And it was really the one that just drove you crazy. It was just like the dragon and the woman, and you're just like hubba hubba.
But I'm taking all
Hubba
the
hubba.
art.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm just
Okay.
And everybody gets 260 gold pieces.
Just throw that onto the pile of all the other gold.
Yeah, well, see, that's why I'm doing a lot of stuff so I can use my gold, right?
Maybe I'm saving to buy something
You have
special.
cryptocurrency?
Yes,
I'll invest
that's
in that.
exactly what it is. Yeah.
I'm assuming we can just convert the silver and the. Or you counted like that as converting the silver and the copper too, even though that's not really worth much. But
I just converted everything. Yeah, just make it simple, dude.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, we can all go to the store on our own time and yada yada yada. It's just easy.
I just think it'd be hilarious to bring in a ton of pennies to pay people.
Yeah.
I need to go convert
Okay.
everything to platinum.
That's like catching the bus and paying in pennies. I always think that's
What are you gonna do now?
Oh God, that sucks. Well, other than going back and searching the bodies and murder hoboing as usual, and checking the drowned sorcerer and stuff, we're gonna go back to
Yeah, we gotta check.
We've got to go
ground.
present the proof, haven't we? That I've got.
Well,
Yeah,
the
we
clone's like, you know what? I don't really have time to watch you guys pillage. But
I think this is
my
all we
goal
need.
is we need to notify the king of what's going on.
Yeah.
You do that. And
Well,
we'll
that's
notify
true.
our people.
Okay,
I'll
I'll take that book then and I'll show him.
Yeah, we should probably just all go back together. But
All right, that's
it's
fine.
good
That's
to
fine.
be thorough. There could be more evidence in, so let's
I don't think we need
Let's
any more
check the
evidence.
Well, make a
That's an
make a
argument.
persuasion check.
All right, persuasion. Well, it probably would be Chester best at that.
I'm
but I'll try it.
persuading.
You're the one talking. You're the
No,
one
that's
talking.
true.
So go ahead.
That's true. Well, actually, that's really good. Holy crap. Let me see. Do I have any pluses with persuasion? No, I have a minus. So 15.
So look, I'm not trying to be a jerk here, but time is of the essence. We can always come back. No one's going to come in here forever. You know, when we have downtime. But let's get going.
Think of all the eggs. There's
Right,
so
I'm
many.
just going to go with him.
I'm guiding light, so I'm just walking where I'm supposed to be walking. Guide me.
I'm pleading with him as we walk.
Behind me, that's where you need to go with that bright, bloody light.
You can
All right, then
do
I'm
be
right
the
up your butt.
ballerina.
Let's go.
I don't need that.
Okay. So for the sake of brevity, you guys are out now outside. And you're back in the misty forest.
Mhm.
I still a light bulb.
No, the spell is worn off.
Okay.
Okay. He's getting the ranger is getting his bearings. Oh man, I'm not exactly sure where from where we are, where the capital is. I'm gonna have to trek back in.
You can just fly up and have a look, can't you?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
It's
Why don't you pick him up?
Take him up there with you.
Yeah.
well. He's
I
like,
can
it's that
show
way.
you the world.
all right, make a strength check.
Huh?
What's your strength?
What am I? Okay, fine.
What's your
I
strength?
rolled a natural 15, so that would be not much more.
What's your strength, anyways?
16.
Just curious.
I got 12.
You can carry it. Yeah, you can. Even with that roll, you can carry him and your gear. All right, let me check this. Try and get my bearings here. Okay, let's go up higher. No,
Higher we go.
above these trees.
Take me higher.
Can
Don't drop
you hold
him.
me? Can you hold me a little tighter? I'm feeling a little
Oh,
nervous up
God.
Oh wow, we're going that direction.
here. Okay, hold on. I need to turn around here. Turn a little bit.
I turn.
Okay.
So
So
many
all right, there's
references, so little time.
all right. There is the High Moor. That's north. Okay, I know where we're going. Okay, let's go down.
Down we go.
Gently.
Oh, God.
All right. Okay, I was just kidding with you up
Useful
there.
way.
All right, I ride giant eagles. That's really was nothing. So all right, let's go. All right, so it is a 2-day trek through the misty forest.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna have to go back through the spider woods. Okay. Now also in the direction we're going is a place that I avoided. It is the home to another green dragon, and she is undead. So, we can either that's the most direct route, or we can go another day out of the way.
I want to F up that undead dragon.
I think we should. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
I become a death knight.
My
let's do it.
uncle and aunt are death knights. If you'd like to meet them.
Oh yeah, oh, well, and that's for another time. Let's kill this dragon.
All right. No. Well. Okay. Let's just keep going. Let's see how this fares. All right. So after a day of trekking, they have nothing really comes to no danger. It's all pretty good. So it's the first night, and you're gonna set up watch. We'll do this over the hills through the woods to grandmother's house.
I'll set up my hut.
Okay. Now with the hut, magic users can't take watch because they won't get enough rest. The hut only lasts 8 hours, right? So if you're doing a watch, it'll interrupt your sleep. So that means
don't sleep.
Yeah, you still have to rest for 8 hours to get your spells back. You have to meditate.
4 hours.
4 hours
meditation. Yeah.
No, I don't like that because I already just said it, and you made everything I said just sound stupid.
Oh.
How that is a high elf feature. Meditating 4 hours counts as 8 hours of rest.
It used to before you were chicken ape. No, okay. So let's roll to see. Go ahead, cast
That's
your
fine.
spell. Cast your spell. You have a spell slot left for that.
I ritually cast my spell. It's a ritual.
Oh yeah, ritual. Okay. And you guys take a watch. Night is uneventful, and let's see if we get a
Dragon.
good roll for Nick for you, buddy. I rolled a 2. You are still poopy head today, so
Yay.
we're gonna speed. We'll speed along this. So day 2. Oh, day 2. As you guys are going through the forest, you hear the ground rumbles like an earthquake, and out of the ground bursts a purple worm.
Oh, what?
I shit you not. I have an encounter table. I rolled it with 20 on it.
Purple worm. Now you can sing, Chester.
Bursting out of this ground, this massive
Purple
gargantuan worm
Purple worm.
bursts out,
All right, there we go.
and you hear this loud roll initiative.
Yay.
I thought I'd have my purple worm finished by now, but I don't. So, let me grab Force Train. What you guys shout out initiative?
10.
21.
10 for
15.
GOP.
Yep.
Zach,
15.
Nicodemus,
Let's see. I got a 12. And
Okay.
Hersa, on the other hand, she got a 20.
Ooh.
Okay, and Dracul,
21.
21 is what I heard.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 second as you guys sing Purple Worm. I'll grab.
Purple worm. Yeah.
I'm assuming it's just a purple worm, but is it actually a dangerous thing? I don't know.
All right. Imagine a purple worm, but gigantic.
Like them things in Final Fantasy.
Like,
All the
Yeah.
teeth that come out of the ground.
Yeah.
do you remember the Alaskan bullworm from SpongeBob?
I do not watch SpongeBob. Never have.
Okay.
So
Just
Too cool for that
imagine
shit.
a worm the size of how big? Like, what do you even compare it to?
I'm fine with the one from Final Fantasy. I understand that.
So
Imagine
GOP.
if
Or the one from like Tremors or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. GOP, I got a question. What do you think? Should I take Globe of Invulnerability, uh, True Seeing, or Mass Suggestion?
I
Is this if we
love
live long
that
enough to level?
suggestion. Well, I mean, I like seeming personally. I think seeming is an awesome spell, but mass suggestion is always fun. Now, I guess it depends on the campaign though, because how often are we coming up against large groups of enemies? I mean, we just did, but
Yeah, I'm just those.
Fairly
I mean, there
often.
are other things you could take, but as far as I'm concerned, I mean, those are the things I would choose, right? They also have an arcane gate, but I don't know that that's very useful when I have thunderstep and stuff.
I'm going to use my
Yeah.
Galactus figure, but he's
okay.
Perfect.
No, it's
scales right, but he's
think of the worm from Dune. That's what I think. The
I
worm
don't,
from
I've never
Dune.
bothered with Dune either. I remember trying to watch it once and it was dull. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Okay, but you don't remember the giant ass worm.
No, I don't really remember it. Yeah,
Okay.
it never interested me. I think it was too sci-fi for me. You know what I mean?
Imagine if you took the Empire State Building and you put it on its side. How about that?
It's not that big, is it? We find since the dragon is dead.
It's a building,
Aw.
but maybe not that big. But
All right, it's just a big purple worm then.
rather I use the Galactus.
Lots of teeth.
no, I like the Galactus.
Yeah,
We're
Galactus is
fighting
better, and
Galactus.
it's purple.
Yeah.
All right. That's what I was thinking too, but it's just jacking with the focus. But it's okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Then we can't even really see us, but that's okay. All we need to know is that Galactus is worm shaped.
fights Galactus? What universe is he from?
Why is Galactus?
Marvel.
Is that a question?
Okay.
Marvel.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Marvel.
I don't read Marvel. I have no idea. Seen the
Okay,
picture of
1,
him
2, 3,
before.
4. Everybody. Who am I missing? If you're cool, where'd you go?
I ran away.
He's right here talking.
I
To
rolled
you.
first so I
Yeah.
could leg it.
Okay,
That's
so
a
there's all
smart
these
move.
broken tree stumps and moved earth underneath it. Rubble all around here. That's all uneasy, like difficult terrain. I want a deck save from everybody right now, first off.
Okay.
Cool.
Whoa.
All right.
Oh, that was good.
Oh,
Make
shit.
sure I'm by some trees. Okay, yeah, you'll
Nice
be by some
save.
trees. Here.
22.
22 for me.
See, look, there's the 20 I rolled right there. Boom, purple worm.
Nice.
I gave you my rolls, yeah?
8.
Oh, no, this is a quick deck. I've got your initiative rolls, but I need a deck save for everyone because as
Oh.
this thing bursts through the ground is it's like this crazy earthquake. If anyone fails their deck save, they're going to be prone because they got knocked over.
Okay, I get you.
I'm on the ground.
Including the flying guy?
Yeah, because there's waves of earth. It's like
There you go.
Yeah,
No,
shockwaves.
that's how
Yeah.
you do. That's how you do. Hersa, deck save, 8.
fail.
Nurse is the same.
She has athletics. No, that doesn't matter. Me, on the other
There's
hand.
deck- Does she have
No,
acrobatics?
No, she doesn't.
Okay,
I'm just
so she
Got
failed.
acrobatics. Yeah, I was
let's
just saying ninja flip out the way.
And then the non-dexterous guy got an 18. Go figure.
Oh, okay. Then you saved. Yeah. You did not fall prone. You're able to kind of surf it using your levitation.
There you go.
Ooh. All right. Next,
Hers is on
GOP,
her
would you roll on
ass.
your deck save?
Nice.
22. I maintained it with my old man spryness.
Yes, you did. You put down your staff and you jumped up and pole vaulted, did an Air Jordan in the air and did a rock star hands. Wow! His tongue out and landed. 3-point like a
used
flying
the
squirrel.
staff to push off the
All right.
ground and fly upwards. Do a flip.
Then let's see, Ranger. He passed. So is down, Hearst is down. Les is cool. Deck save. You can use acrobatics.
I did 22.
Okay, yeah.
I got 22. It would be the same either way.
You save. Okay. So now what does the purple worm go on initiative order? It is a 5 plus. What does it have? Ooh, -2. Okay, he goes on 3. So Hersa is Dracula's first.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot it. Can't do much else.
All right, what are you going to shoot it with? Your magic bow, right? Okay, fire away.
Yeah. I don't know, mate. Let me find my sheet with the bow on. I forget. Right, yeah. I'm not getting close to it. In fact, I'll be even further away after this shot. Right, royalty. It is a 19.
19. Okay, so yeah, you fire your arrow, and you're able to get it right in between two of the segmented plates, and the purple worm. Oh my God, what was that? Yeah, he goes. I'm trying to do voices, but I still need to practice. I can't do that very well. You roll damage. How embarrassing.
Oop, crap. Then 21.
21. Okay, now you have your bonus action move action. What do you want to do?
Yeah, to get out of the way, back up out of the way, as far as I can.
Well, you can go to these trees here. Do you want? I can add some more terrain right there, real quick too. Hold on. There we go. There's a spot for you to back away. And let's see, what does that look like? It's got a bush.
A happy
and some
tree.
Trees.
It has some happy trees.
Happy tree. And
Yeah.
a broken stump. Okay. And a rock.
Head that way.
All right. So your movement, you're going your full movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're doing bonus action. Okay, give me a stealth roll.
20.
You said 20? So I'll write that down. Okay. All right. Now Hersa's turn.
Hersa takes her move action, stands up. She can't move any further. She just stands. She
That's half
casts.
movement. She has 15 feet left.
Okay, well then move her 15 feet away, and then she's going to take her action and she's going to cast Flame Strike on this sucker. So save DC 14.
Okay. DC
Dexterity.
14.
Dexterity.
And what's my dex? Okay.
Yeah.
And I have a -2, so that is a 10.
So he fails. Wow. So he takes all of
He
this.
failed.
All right.
He takes the whole thing.
All right. Let me do it real quick. 8, 10, 15, 24 points of damage. And with her bonus
So
action,
the fire.
Yeah,
Oh.
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so she drops a flame strike right on this big monolithic segmented monster. Jerks out and it goes about up to its shin.
Yeah.
But
It's shin. Perfect. Then she casts spiritual weapon as her bonus action. She takes a swing at it. Yeah, I don't think a 7, even with her pluses, is going to hit. I'll give you the information though. 7, so that's 14. Does that hit?
14. So 60. She could drop that anywhere within 60 feet. So she drops it right up in front of the purple worm, and ping. It does not even register.
Yeah, I wouldn't figure it would. She's done. Although she did stand up and move half her movement away, though.
Yes. All right, Leroy. You've been knocked prone.
All right. Well, I used an action to not get prone.
Half.
Well, that's your movement, so you can get up. That's 15 feet of movement right there. It takes half your movement to get up.
Okay.
I think that's what I'm saying. So whatever.
And then I take the other 15 to get closer to the thing.
Nice. The paladin in his face.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then since I'm not close enough, I also, as my action, I cast Branding Smite on my weapon at level 3.
Okay.
And
Going for the big gun.
Yeah. And I can't really do anything else because I can't reach him. So that's gonna be my turn.
All right, then we're on 12. Nicodemus.
Oh wow, jeez, I thought I'd be lower. Well, I take my full movement back, so 30 feet, and then I'm going to do my Nova Blast, which you guys have seen before, but it's leveled up. I'm 11th level now.
Well, what's the range? It has like a huge range, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it's 240 or something like that. But of course, I'm floating in the air. I go negative. I like the wind is blasting across me. My orb is moving so fast, it looks like I crossed infinity loop around my body now. And I just unleash this torrent. You guys have never seen that level of blast come out of me. 12 attacks.
What?
Yes, I know. Let's see. That's I'll just keep the lowest. So that's 18 so far.
So there's this rush of energy, like this purple star just explodes on the battlefield, and all of its energy flies straight for the purple worm.
Okay. The lowest one was an 18. Does that hit?
18 is its armor class.
Oh, so perfect. So all 12 hit, and there was one crit in there. So let me do my damage. It's going to take a minute. Give me a second. This is freaking nasty, dude. Hold on a second here. All right, so 19, 23, 29, 39, 48, 52, 61. So 71, 80, 88 plus, let me write that down, 88. Sorry, it's the first time doing this big one. And then let's see, so
That's what
that's
she said.
60, 72. That's right. 12, right? So 72. Jesus Christ. Hold on a second. Let me check that. So 10, so 60. Yeah, 72. Jesus. All right.
Well, the
So
square root of an Eldritch Blast is 5,000.
160 points of damage plus a crit.
Ha!
Ooh, roll on the crit chart. I want to see what happens when something this size.
The crit
has to
damage
roll
is
on
in
the
there,
crit
by the
chart.
way. It's just, but there is a crit.
Well,
160 damage.
Yeah, the crit chart's really not going to apply to this thing because it's all limbs and chins and spinal cords, which it has none of those.
Yeah.
But
Could fall
instead, what
prone.
happens? It falls prone. It will do.
It explodes.
I'll do that one thing I was talking about earlier. We'll do system shock.
Yeah. Did you guys see
See if
that?
it
That's
can save for that.
160 point shot, and I can do that
That's
4
crazy.
times, dude.
You go like right through it, just
I'm sure I put
You've
a hole
not
in
done
it.
that on the dragon.
So it needs a DC 15 con save. I rolled a 19 and it's got a plus 11 to con, so it survives that. So what happens is when you blast it all, you don't see, but all this mucus is flying off of this purple worm, which is actually what makes it purple, is that it's covered in this crazy mucus. And now it's this big, sickly, ugly, albino white freaking thing with energy, smoke, and just peeling off of its body. But yeah, 100 and what?
60. Yeah.
160.
Wow. And that wasn't even
Okay.
max. That's probably 70, 75%.
Yeah. Wow. That's pretty. Yeah, it's hard to max out with that many dice.
Nah,
Probabilities
it's
are
basically
against you there.
impossible, yeah.
Yeah. But okay, next
I'm
is
done.
GOP. Yeah, I think you have to take a nap after you shoot your wad like that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I can do that 4 times, dude.
All right.
It's ugly.
It
Well,
is.
I mean, I was gonna use animate objects, but after seeing that, I'm just going to aim at his head and cast a fireball. So
There you go, Pot.
yeah. So I
Yes.
mean, it's big enough to where I think I can hit it without hitting any of us.
What's
So,
your range?
I think it's 120 feet. Let me check real quick. Make
Okay,
sure.
it's 6. That is exactly that's what you need to hit it because it's 100. It's 60 feet in the air for its head. It is. What is that? About 40 feet away from you.
Either way, as long as I can hit
60.
it where it's not going to hit any like the
Yeah,
blast.
your range is 100. To hit its head is 100 feet away from you. So
I'm glad I didn't make it all the way to it.
No, I would have aimed it high enough. Like, oh, it's 150 feet. Yeah, no, I can. I'm just gonna aim it to a point where it's not gonna blast any of us, but it'll still hit it.
no, it won't. If you, you're fine. I mean, his head's
Yeah.
within your range. It's 100 feet away. You've got the range.
There you go,
so.
Jeff. Here
Yeah.
comes
Go
your
ahead, Mo.
fireball.
Yep.
comes your
This is for
fire.
you, buddy. Okay, so have it make a dex save.
Yeah, it sucks at these. Oh, 19. So I rolled a 17 on its safe.
Oh, you need an 18.
Fail.
Yep. So that's 36 points of fire damage, and then move me up 30 feet.
Now, fireball
Up
seems
30
kind of
feet?
insignificant after Chester's spell.
Yeah, it really is not the most powerful spell. It's more of a
It's
group
not
thing,
like it
but
used to be, yeah. Because right
I
now
would-
it would be 11d6 in the old system.
yeah. And I was gonna use animate objects, but at this point it's like I still would have to wait a turn, and I don't think this thing it might survive another round of Chester's
So
thing.
did I hear you right? You wanted me to move you up?
move me up. Where am I? I thought I was. Yeah, move me just straight up. So
Oh, up. Okay.
yes, up 30 feet, not
Full
toward
movement
North.
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 Full movement
So
north. Just to get away
all
from
right.
the group and not to be
Just
bunched
I'll
up.
just put you on the edge of the field. All right.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
And then
And I didn't do the Rangers again. Damn it. All right, Ranger. We'll go see if he beats the monster.
come on, Walker,
So
Texas.
that's all.
We believe in you.
I rolled a 2, so he does go before the monster. And he's gonna move.
Oh, no!
Gosh. No!
Oh, perfect.
Everyone, roll a dex save.
Dead
Oh,
wizard. Dead whatever's on the
I got
ground
it.
there.
Yeah,
Wow.
Zach, you're dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh man, that's not a good save at all.
No, yeah.
Probably
At least
dead.
Galactus made it to the table. That's all that really matters.
Yeah, that's a 7, guys. I'm done.
Oh, that was hilarious. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, the trees are dead.
Knock over all your trees. Yeah.
Trees are all dead.
I didn't think my
All right.
fireball would have that much of an impact, but lo and behold,
Yeah, they
Okay,
did
he's gonna
nerf
run back.
Fireball a lot, huh?
Yeah, they did.
it's more for
Who's
groups
gonna roll to
like,
hit?
just to do damage.
18. Let's see how much damage he can do. All right. 18's a hit. He does.
I did say how much
1d8
damage the fireball did. Sorry.
Yeah, it was 36.
You did. You
I
did
think.
30 what?
Okay, I did. All right, 36.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
36. 36? Okay.
farted.
That's true.
this
That
thing-
is an AoE, where mine is directed. That is different. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's going to do 2d8. And that one's cocked. So 6. 9 points of damage. All right. Now it's the monster's turn. Let's see. His reach is 10. His movement is 50.
He can get anybody he
Okay.
wants. So
He can get anybody he wants. But he can also go back in his hole because he's almost dead. He's running from you guys. He moves back down into his hole. He popped up and took 244 points of damage.
in 6 seconds.
Yep.
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made. People were
I
hurt.
feel bad for him. Let him go. Let him go.
I didn't even get to do anything.
Galactus-
Knocked me on my ass. Left.
Wait, hold up a second. Wait a second. So
What?
it can move 50
What do you
feet,
want?
right?
Yeah.
It moves 50 feet, and it was 100 feet above the ground.
Oh, quit it.
I see
Stop.
what you're going to
Stop
say.
Stop it. Yeah. He's actually slow, but from his perspective. But from our perspective, it's not. Right?
Yeah, okay. Fair enough, I guess.
All right. Well, he'll go and lick
So you
his
guys gonna
wounds
go-
and eat someone another day.
Well, I was just wondering if the hole was like, if I could. Is the hole still open, right? Like, so if I were to turn into
Yeah.
a chicken ape and jump down there.
No,
God.
do not.
God.
Let's just carry
Yeah, you
on.
can.
Going.
Yeah, let's just let it
Oh,
go.
You want to do it?
Oh man, fine. It would have been a lot more fun had I just jumped down, cannonballed as the chicken ape. All right.
All right. So after that, there's another that's a challenge level 15.
Yeah.
So I now yeah, Potts. I think I need a cigarette. Is it good for you?
Oh, yeah, we get experience for that. Nice.
Yeah, you do. Totally. That's another 13,000. So I have to beef up all my monsters now because of Chester's Nova Blast.
So 3,250 each on that, guys.
This is like easy experience. It's like cheating.
Well,
It
you
How much
totally
did you
isn't
say it was?
Don't tell us
3,250 XP.
I need to level it.
All right, so the
I suppose
next
I need to
day-
level up though. At the
So
end
you
of
guys
all
will
this.
rest. There's no altercations during the evening. He's taking an extra day to get out of the way of the Draco Lich. He's had it. He's done. He's not even telling you guys that. But if you give me an intelligence check,
Oh,
No,
am
that's
I
okay.
sane today?
he's not hiding it very well. He's not hiding it at all. He's just started taking you guys.
Really high.
If anyone makes a DC 10 on their intelligence check, you realize he's taking a long way to avoid another fight.
That's fine. I have no trouble with that.
Let's see. I got just a straight
See,
intelligence.
to this guy, yeah,
That's
straight intelligence.
24.
Okay. Yeah. He says, you guys are freaking apocalypse on Earth. I can't. You upset the natural balance. I don't want
Am I
you keep
sane
killing
today
all
or
these-
no?
Oh, are you saying that? That's a good question. Yeah, I rolled a 16.
We came here
You're
to
with
kill
it?
dragons, and you're telling us
Yeah.
that you don't want us to kill a dragon.
No, I'm not saying that. I just don't want you to kill everything from between here and the dragon.
What's the problem if it's a danger?
What?
We
Fragile
didn't kill the
ecosystem.
purple worm.
Yeah, it's not like
Well,
we picked that fight.
No, but no, exactly. That's my point. The longer you guys are in here, the more death. So let's get.
Well, then
and-
why wouldn't you want us to take a more direct route? You're taking us out of our way. which
I'm
means
I'm avoiding any big creatures or anything that I see that I don't want you killing.
You don't want us killing the Draco Lich.
Nope. She serves her part.
That's all right.
Rangers. That's all. I have no problem.
Got
Just
other
get there.
things to kill.
We're there, Bill.
We're there. We are there. You come up across this another beautiful city that's nestled within the forest. It is it's similar to the one that you saw last time, but on a grander scale. Think Lothlorien, where you have these gilded crossways between all the different platforms, and the platforms are just around part of these giant trees. And as you go up, that you can see these massive structures that are built with the tree into the tree as part of the tree. Is like the wood has been formed by elven craft that makes it an amazing sight to behold. And as you come up, the sentries come up, and Declan shows his symbol from the Emerald Enclave, and he says, "We are on a mission from the Council of Waterdeep. We are here to meet with your king." This is a nice roll.
Jeff
The
has
guards
an
say, We've been expecting you. We've heard from what was the name of that other town? Oh my gosh. Artifacts. How's that? Is that a name?
Wood Elfian.
Woodfallen. What was the name of the town? You guys don't know. Does anyone remember?
I don't think
200
I wrote that
XP.
down. Let me
Going
see.
once.
Yeah, I go with that. That sounds good.
Timothy.
No, I didn't write it down, dude.
What?
I didn't write down the name of the town.
Nobody cared about the town. Nobody gave a crap about its name. It was just a random little town. We've seen
It's
a
a good thing
million
I didn't
of them.
write this. Oh, I would be offended.
It's like I put my heart and soul into this campaign.
I can't even
You're not
find the
paying
damn
attention.
page in the module.
Yeah, you can't even think of a town. You can't even
I know.
remember it.
Consistency, man. It's continuity.
Yeah. We're
Continuity. Atlan.
Atlan.
All 10.
we
Atlan.
make purple worms turn and run in
We
fear. All right.
For breakfast. Right? Okay. So yes, Galen from Atlan has told us of your journey. Were you successful?
Partially.
Partially. Well, please come this way. The king has returned from Waterdeep and shall hear you. Please wait. He takes you in. You go up into this tree. You're going up these flights of stairs that go around the outside of the trees. This massive white birch tree, and then it leads you to an opening inside where there's more sentries in their wood elf sentry garb of a mix of plate metal and studded leather, and it has nature motif of leaves and autumn all over it, as well as these fine crafted lances and or not lances, but pole arms like a Becta Corbin or a glaive that would be of elven make. You're told to wait in this antechamber until the king is ready to hear from you, and is finished with his current business, which doesn't take you too long. It's half an hour or so, and then a steward comes up, and he's an elderly or middle-aged looking elf, thin with gaunt cheeks. His ears are pierced with feathers and of this woodland of his woodland elf sort of style. His hair is all pulled back and braided, and he says, I am Guthalan, the attaché of the king. Please enter the chamber. So the doors to the chamber open, and it's brightly lit just by natural light. There's this intense, amazing, like stained glass work without any metal, but it's all wrought with this fibrous branches of this tree that holds in all these panes of glass that depict the kingdom and also Maliki of the, is that how you pronounce it, of the
Maliki,
the deity
yes.
of as well as some iconography that represents Coralon. And sitting on this high throne, very gaunt and somber, the eyes are sunken and dark, is Melanarch, King Melanarch. And the steward says, the king wishes to hear a report from the doomed cats of their of what they have discovered while they have come to the Misty Forest. Something like that.
Okay. I guess that's my cue. I walk up and I, diplomatically bow and all that kind of stuff. And I lay out what happened. I explained, I have the book in my hand, and I explained that we went to deal with this non-existent dragon, and of course we found and fought the dragon. We defeated its minions and removed the threat to the various elven, communities around here. We also found there was a wizard with him who escaped with the dragon, by the way. But we did find his lair, the dragons as well as the wizard. And in the wizard's lair, we found many things, including this book. And I levitate the book toward him.
As it levitates, the steward goes up to intercept. So
I allow him to. Yeah.
Okay. He looks at you somewhat, not necessarily sternly, but just a little bit guarded. Because nothing goes to the king without someone checking it first, kind of thing. But
oh no, he should be terrified. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to make the king a challenge ready 25 to fight you guys. But he takes it and he casts a spell over it. And if anyone wants to do an arcane check to see what he's doing, you're welcome to.
Yep.
Sure.
Yep.
So his representation of the spell is this golden radiant glyphs of form in the air that his fingers trace into the air, and with that, once the glyph is complete, they coalesce into like a circle that's flat above it, and that circle floats down and levitates through the book, and actually passes through the book and passes back up, and then that circle then turns back into those glyphs, and those glyphs then go right into his forehead and into his eyes. And so what he did was, it was like a detect magic spell, as well as like a disarm traps. So he coalesced two spells together.
Nice. That's what's called spell research.
Nice. And then he takes that. Then he also moves his hands and levitates the book himself and passes it over to the king, who takes it into his hand, opens it, and flips through it, and stops right after the first. As soon as there's a page with handwriting, and then he looks up at you guys at the party and doesn't say a word. He's like stone faced.
I look back at him stone faced as well because I just
And
stern.
then he looks back.
Sternly.
He says, "From whence did this came? Where was this book found?"
I tell him.
And then what? So you describe like it's a secret chamber at a basin to the elvish god of outcasts and whatever.
Yes.
The Elvis god of outcasts. Yes.
Yeah.
And whatever.
Yeah, there's no need.
His
no
name
need
was
for
Johnny
there's no need for subterfuge. I tell him exactly what happened.
And he closed the book and he said, "He lives. My son, the exile, Nerovane." He stands up. "My son is alive and allied himself with this filth, this evil. Shame has he wrought upon our family. I will return to Waterdeep. Tell the council to create the third session. This will be a war council."
Very well, my lord.
Yep. I bow.
And then the steward kind of like starts walking toward you with his hands up as if, yeah, it's time to go. Fingers down, palms up. Let's come on. And as he follows you out, he's like, "You have done a great service to our people this day. We will trust that the Misty Elves' memory is long, and you will be remembered for your deeds."
So Misty Elves, is that what they call themselves?
The Kingdom of the Misty Forest, so they are wood elves. They are the Kingdom of Melanarch.
Would that be considered
Wood
a
elves of
contact for me?
Yeah, but not. It is a contact. Yeah.
Okay.
You may try to call in a favor if you wish.
I just keep lists of these things.
And he is Guthilan is the steward.
All right.
Goofalon.
It's a goofy name. It's a goofy name. All right. Bam. Now what do you guys do?
I teleport us back to Waterdeep
How?
with my spell.
Okay.
Teleportation circle. I suppose we say bye to the ranger unless he wants to go back to Waterdeep.
Mm-hmm.
See you guys. I'll be at the next council.
Very well.
All right. I will put my art back in my room, and if you don't mind, Chester, in the room that you have for me in the mansion,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll set it up in there, so the walls are slowly going to be covered in art.
You can do as you like. Just don't piss Jacob off too much.
So you teleport back, yeah. And as soon as you guys are teleported in comes Gaunt Jacob. Joyous returns. I am overjoyed to see the Dune Cats once again grace us with your presence.
Well, thank you, Jacob.
Yes.
Has there been any messages for since we've been gone?
Yes, there's been a problem at the brothel. You should probably consult your manager.
Very well. I shall get on that. Were there any messages from I can't remember her name. What was the dragon lady that we're supposed to be meeting with eventually?
I believe her name was Elia.
Elia. No messages?
It is currently still being arranged, sir.
Very well. I would assume Hersa probably responded to the brothel point quicker than I did.
Okay, then Hersa can go deal with that.
She does.
I need to.
Okay.
I mean, that's her
I'll be
side of
back.
the business, right?
Okay. So yeah, for Nicodemus, yeah. Well, we could roll later for what happened that the bit because it's a week of business.
Oh yeah, that's right. We do have to make that roll.
Yeah, should I roll for, or should we roll for my business
Yeah, we
too?
got.
But in the meantime,
yeah.
yeah. While I'm looking that up, Zach, what are you gonna do?
You see, I'm back. I go to say hi to my
It's
dad.
about midday.
I was
It's a little before midday. It's probably
Yeah, no, then I
11.
definitely like I head back to the temple to see if everything's still okay at the order.
Okay.
And I go and do whatever things I have to do at the temple. Report in, do my dailies or whatever it is that you do. I go through the motions of doing all that stuff. And then I asked my dad a really serious question, which is, where's my mom?
Oh,
Ooh.
Okay.
Because this is
Alright.
because I had that conversation with oh crap, I just had her name. What was her name? Nicodemus? Your
you
elf?
don't even know your mom's
Hersa.
own name.
No, of course I don't. I don't know her name at all.
I know. I'm just giving you crap.
But like the elf, she was on the adventure with us. What's her
Hersa.
name?
Hersa.
Hersa.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no. Since I had that conversation with Hersa about like my heritage as a an elf and stuff like that, it sparked a big curiosity of like what happened to my mom and whatnot. So I asked him some tough questions.
Sweet.
So, and that's where I'll leave
Okay.
it.
So yeah, you go into.
all that.
So your father lives in your father lives in a parish off of close to the Gauntlet in Waterdeep. So he's in the city proper. And no, they afford him a parish because of his status, his accomplishments, and his dedication to Torm.
Mm-hmm.
Your father is Rontharius Jenkins, and you find him out in the garden tending to his vegetables. He has a little vegetable garden in the middle of the parish. It's open. It's like an old Italian kind of villa where the living quarters are on the perimeter and the inside is open. And inside there's a patio, a fire pit, and then also a garden and a well.
Rumtharius.
So he's also
nice.
Rontharius. Yeah. Jenkins.
Big combo.
So you find him, and you come in and you say, "Father, where's mother?" He turns.
I'm that direct.
You're going to be that direct. And he winces, like when you say mother. Oh. And he says, Leroy, I told you, I can't not speak of her.
I let him know.
I know this has caused you great pain and loss, but I can't not speak of her.
Oh,
this is very convenient for this DM. I look at him and I'm like if you don't tell me, then why should I trust you? Why am I doing all this stuff? Why am I following him? You're not going to tell me where I came from. Like I'm half elf, I'm half a different race. And I learned so much on this last journey from
you shut up.
About I think you hear that. What did you say?
shut it! Shut it!
He says, Loronithus. That's your full name.
Oh,
Loronithus.
yes, that's perfect.
Yeah. Please. It's not because I don't want to. You are a man now. You are strong. You are a hero, and you are a capable fighter. and a true devout son of Torm. And believe me when I tell you, it's not because I don't want to. God, Torm knows I want to. The pain that you've had to live through hurts me as well. You do not suffer alone. I said I cannot. That I cannot.
And he dies.
He starts to
Specifically
double
can't
attack.
die.
He starts. No, and he grabs his chest like his heart, and like there's a strong pain. He drops to one knee. He looks at you and he says, "We are cursed, your mother and I." And he starts to pass out. Do you do anything?
Revivify.
Revivify.
Play hands on or whatever I need to, like I put my hands on him to see if I can do curing with my hands.
You do lay of hands. Okay.
Yeah, lay on hands. And if he dies, I do revivify. So
revivify. So while you're putting your lay on hands on him, he puts his hand on your tunic because you're not wearing your armor like all the time, right?
Yeah.
Like you can't do that physically. Like every time you go to sleep. So like technically, like in that worm fight, you wouldn't be wearing your armor because you can't sleep in it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You got to take it off. You got to put it on. But anyway, so he grabs you by like your what is that? A halberd, your tunic or whatever it's called. That
His god piece.
his pants. And you can see like he's sweating. He's sweating blood.
Ooh.
And he's shaking. He's like, I'll tell you, through great pain, your mother
Was a whore.
is fey.
Oh, sorry. Nice, I can.
Wait, what?
Thanks, Justin.
My mother is what?
And he passes out.
Freaking dang it! You dick! Not you, Chester. He was talking right when you said the important bit.
Yep. Sure was.
You might have to go back and rewatch the episode. That's
Yep.
No, I
Yeah.
can't. 'Cause it's literally Chester talking over. It's like he said, like my mother is Faye or something, and I'm
wisdom.
like,
Give me a wisdom check.
what a dick.
This is too fucking funny.
your mother is gay, and then he dies.
Touching the old card. All right.
25.
What'd you roll?
25.
25? Yeah, Faye. He said your mother was Faye.
Okay, and then he passed out.
La Fey?
Just Faye, I think.
Well, in D&D, I would think it would be La Fey, but yeah.
No, he said your mother was of the Fae.
Oh, I see.
He's-
Okay.
So now you know he's cursed. Your mother's cursed. He can't talk about it,
Mhm.
and she's of the Fae.
Talk about it.
Yeah, your DM did some work for you. There you go. I got a whole backstory.
Oh shit! I gotta look up the Fae. It's not Fae Touch. She's actual Fae.
Yeah, so you want to go research it?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
She's one of the ones who does the touching.
Ooh.
So now stop, guys. All right, so
No, I'm just joking.
no, stop. You are in timeout. So he you pick up your father, take him to his room, cast spells on him. Your house caretaker comes in, and it's a portly man named Friar Ruckus, who's another adventuring friend of your father, old adventuring friends of your father. And he's like, oh, lad, what do we have? The cause of this? What do you have? The swoons? What happened to?
My father tried to tell me who my mother was. And he's like this.
Your mother, lad? I've never heard. And then he pauses for a second. And there's a blank look on his face. Oh, your father, what happened to him?
No, gosh. He can't talk about it either. It's like the super curse. He just forgets.
Is he okay? What do you have the swoons? What'd you say to him, lad?
Oh,
I look at him and I just say, He passed out from working too hard in the fields today. He just needs a little rest.
He was sweating blood.
Yeah, I know, but I took care of him. Don't worry,
many-
he'll be fine. I just need someone that can dispel.
This happened to him. This happened to him once or twice before. Well, right after you were born, actually. It was the first time. And then again about the year after, when you were just a baby. And again, when you were a young lad. Every time he starts this up, oh God. Well, I'll get the salve and we'll take care of him.
All right.
Come, lad, let's go get the salves.
Yep.
Yeah, it's your father, huh?
Yeah.
Shit. All right. So you spend time. Give me a medicine roll.
This is wait, medicine roll?
Yeah.
Say medicine.
I did.
Uh-huh.
Medicine.
That is a 15.
Okay. So you work. You take the lead. You prepare the salve. You apply it on your father. By this time, a couple hours have passed. It's past the midday, and if you want to research the Fae, you go tell me where you're going to go research it.
I'm gonna go to the order that I'm at. It has a library, right? Like a big library.
They're not really that big. They do have some. They have a lot of stuff relating to their
order. Then my order would be like actually to go to Nicodemus.
I mean, they do have they don't have an extensive library, but they do have documents that they do have a trove of knowledge, so you can go there, or like you were just
I think I'm gonna hit up Nicodemus because he probably knows more, and he probably has more on a lot of different subjects other than, you know what I mean?
That would be true.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna head to Nicodemus's house, where I hope to run into. I can't remember. Okay, I'm gonna write it down. What's her name?
Hirsa, Hirsa, which simply translates as the female.
Okay, that's great.
Her parents were very creative.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to head to Nicodemus's house.
And I'm going to head to the store. So.
Okay, Rabbit, what are you doing? Let me know when you get off mute. Okay, you're going to the store to shop. You're going to your rope emporium.
No. I want to pick up 10 small silver daggers. I want to pick up a belt that I can just take off in just one action, essentially. So I essentially just want to have.
So that you may find at the brothel, right?
Oh, okay.
You want like a belt that you can just whip off, pants come down too at the same time, or
no, not the belt. Well, for one, I don't wear pants, but no, I want something.
That is fair.
I want something that I can put the daggers in, so I can take them off my person action, and I don't have to waste a bunch of actions dropping these daggers. So I can just on the next turn cast animate objects on them and just have them go.
Oh, dude, that sounds like you should be talking to the blacksmith.
Yeah, my boss.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah, no, that would work too. I just need to get some daggers and just put them in a belt to where I can just pull the string and they all fall off.
okay.
Yeah, that's it. So, I mean, I can go to the blacksmith, but whoever has silver daggers. So I'll go to different shops and try and procure some 10 tiny silver daggers, and then just a belt with like a leather belt or something that I can put a little string through, and just pull the string, and then they all fall. So, yeah.
Okay. So you go to Hilder, right?
Sure.
Zach, what's the name of the place you work?
I don't know the name of the place, but yeah, it's Hilmer, by the way.
Hilmer. Okay.
Yeah. Hilmer's Smithy.
No, it was something cool. It was a
it
cooler
was
name
epic.
for the place. It was like the impregnable vagina. I can't remember. What it was
Yeah,
called.
that's
Da-da-da.
Which is a perfect place for you to work.
it is true. And I'll have to pull the Bruce Wayne and buy the business.
Yeah.
No.
Right. Okay. So that'll take some time to make, but they got your order. They have the daggers. For you want silver coated or daggers made out of silver?
It doesn't matter.
It does because it
Silver
costs
coated.
different.
I know silver coated is fine as long
Okay.
as they've got them. And as for the all I need is just a leather belt and something where it's got holes cut into it that kind of intertwine with the belt, to where I can set the daggers in, or maybe we'll have little sheaths for them in there. Doesn't matter. But the point is just something to where I can just pull the string and they all fall. That's
Okay.
Silver plated.
fine. Either way, it's just it shouldn't take long to make something like this. It's just literally taking something that's already there, poking some holes in it.
No,
putting
it's
a
not. It
string.
just they'll
Yeah.
just have to plate the daggers for you, and they can do that in a day.
Okay, that's fine. Because I might not be. Can they deliver it to the mansion? Because I might not be sane tomorrow, so I'll
Or
pay them
well,
now.
young Cody's like, okay, yeah, we can deliver it there. I don't. Okay, they're.
Did you say Cody?
Is it Cody?
Clay.
Clay, thank you.
It
All
was
right.
a C word.
Oh, did he hire a new one?
No,
Yeah,
I remember it was like
new guy.
remember it was 4 letters started with C. So I came up with
He
Cody.
replaced you.
Already.
Cody
Cody.
Rhodes.
Yeah, you're Leroy's friend, right?
Yes. We're
Okay,
traveling
well you can get
companions.
it's 4 gold pieces of dagger. How many daggers?
10.
No problem. And we'll deliver them to the Shadow Dusk Hold Manor compound.
Yeah, he doesn't want to deliver to
Residence.
Shadow Dust Hold. That would be a bad day.
Right. Sure. We'll get that to you tomorrow as well as with the belt, and the belt will be 2 gold pieces.
All right, so you said it was 4 per one, so it's 40 and then 42. All right.
Yep.
And you hand him like just a bunch of feathers.
Well, I'm sane today, so I'm not.
Oh,
gonna do
okay.
it.
Aw.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, Rabbit, did you have any designs on what you want to do with your free time?
I want to go and invest in some proper poison to equip to all my weapons of different kinds, because I keep forgetting I'm proficient in it and I haven't really got any.
Oh, check out that poison vial you got.
Oh yeah, I should investigate that as well. But I'm sure there's a lot of stuff I can probably get, and I've got the money to get it. So there's some sketchy places around.
Well, so while you're telling, because I'm assuming like all you guys talk about what you're going to do, or if do you share this, do you share this information with like Chester, or with Nicodemus, or do you just leave and go do it?
I'm just gonna go and do it, just in case, because I don't want the goody guy knowing about sketchy poisons.
No,
Okay.
man.
Tell me off.
A goody guy.
Me.
Zach is the only guy here.
He's a nice person. He won't like the idea of poison. But he already doesn't like the fact to stab people in the back.
Yeah, as long as I don't know, he can't hurt me. Or can.
That is the right attitude, sir.
Yep. You're perfect. Exactly how Paladin.
Fly on myself.
Potts is hilarious, man. He's liking the Rope Emporium. He doesn't like the Rope Emporium name. He needs something more cozy. So you can go. Yeah, there's probably a poison emporium if they got a rope emporium, but no, poison's not really above board kind of stuff. So, in order
How long has he been in the city?
How long have you guys been in the city? It's
Not
been
Dracul specifically.
not to this. I mean, this was first time in Waterdeep when he came
Oh,
with you
was it?
guys. So
Okay.
he's not a Waterhavian. He is on. He's been on the run, and he knows they're out looking for him. But so, you're going out. Oh, let's see.
I have my like super disguise thing. I should probably do that before
Okay,
I go out.
roll
Make
your
sure.
disguise kit.
Using my actual assassin skills.
So that's a dexterity plus your proficiency bonus.
You sure you
So
don't
that
want to
shouldn't be a
ask
problem.
Nicodemus where to go?
I could do, yeah. So I hang on a minute. I didn't hear what you just said about dex rolls.
Yeah, well, you're putting on your makeup. It's a dex roll for, I think.
It's not just the makeup. It's
disguise kit.
But hang on a minute. Well, no, it's more than that now. But hang on, I've got to find the freaking skill. Unless I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not yet.
I found it in the players
Find
one
it.
time. Disguise kit. Proficiency with this
So
kit. lets you add
it's
proficiency bonus.
the infiltration expertise,
Oh, yeah, okay.
which
So
is the
you've been-
assassin's one at 9th level.
Okay.
That
Well,
can
that's
literally be an entirely different identity.
so. Let's say with the resources that you've accumulated, the money, having some connections through, your partners in crime or your party, you've established an identity in town. You have a. Where do you want the identity to be? Do you want to be someone? What kind of background? Or let's start off with do you want to live in a shady part of town? Do you want to be
No, I want to be
middle
I
class?
kind of want to be the opposite, don't I? Really, that'd be more like, I suppose, like a merchant kind of would be useful. Something
Okay.
that's like no one's going to really pay too mind of. That's going to be wherever I go. You know what I mean?
Do you want to include be part of the rope merchant, like with the store that you guys have, or do you want to have it a separate?
Yeah, well, I suppose that would actually make sense. I suppose.
So that's
Well,
your cover is like you help run the store for where you guys sell nets and cargo rope and like you've even gotten into rigging and for boats. So and in the this on the third story of this building is your apartment, and it has an egress out into the rooftops of Waterdeep, so it's perfect for you to get in and out of. Kind of like you're on the top floor of this building, and you're in the dock ward because that's really where most of your business is done. So you guys found I think we even worked out buying a property there at one time. And around there is since you've lived there, give me a wisdom check or a perception check.
Perception or wisdom? It's a different thing for me.
Let's do perception because that would make
Good.
sense of you just kind of observing your surroundings, knowing what kind of people come and go, what kind of businesses are close by, and that sort of thing.
25 for perception.
25 for perception. Okay,
Yeah.
so there's a potion maker who is a little creepy, who lives close by. There is one of the franchises for Aurora's Crafts general store is there too, and it's run by a guy who's a little seedy. There is a bar that you know of that's close by, a tavern that is patterned exactly to look like Underdark. Like when you go inside, it's full. The whole decor is all caves and has like webs and fake spiders and like taxidermy Underdark creatures and mushrooms growing inside of it. And like the tables are made out of like giant mushrooms and stuff. And the bar is like made out of that Underdark wood that's all white and really albino kind of texture. Or not texture, but appearance, and a real fibrous texture. You've been in there a couple times, had drinks, and you noticed with your disguise, your ability to infiltrate. You did notice that there's other undercover drow inside that place, which isn't a few blocks away from you, but you use it. You can keep an eye on it. So yeah, there's a one place you can go into. So you go into this potion dealer, and it's dark. It's very poorly lit. and there's all kinds of weird crap hanging around. The guy, you think of like a wizard shop, all right? There's just jars with weird parts and like preservatives, eyeballs, bat wings, eye of newt, all that stuff, as well as, weird carcasses and bones hanging around. The proprietor is Muriel. It's a very, he's got a hunchback. He wears one of those hats that kind of, the old peasant hats that had like mud flaps on the ears or whatever. And he says, as you enter the door, he says, welcome. How can I serve you, sir?
I have to go about saying it. Actually, I've got an idea. I'm looking for something in the form of this style of this, and I'll show him what I took on the cave. The you know what I mean? I extracted from that.
Yes. Interesting. It's quite exotic. He sets it down and takes out a little eyedropper and pulls a little bit out, then drops it onto a glass tray and starts pouring like some reagents on it, try and get some of the reaction. It's like, oh, this is not what I thought. This is quite mysterious. But then he takes another region out, drops it on it, and this sulfurous kind of mist rises up from it. He's, oh, I know what you're in the business for, huh? And he touches his nose when he winks at you. This is not something in my catalog, but I may have something that's more appropriate, eh? It's expensive.
Interesting. Well,
I don't sell it cheap. And if you tell anyone where you got it, it'll cost your tongue.
Don't worry about
that. Yeah, follow me. He hops down off of the stool, and you notice he's only like 2.5 feet tall, all hunched over. He's a tiny little guy. He could be a gnome, could be a halfling. It's hard to tell because he's got like long, pointy ears, but they're all folded and gnarled and have little bumps on them. And he's got wisps of hair that are poking out. He lifts up his hands onto the counter, pulls a switch, and you see, like, you hear a lock at the front door, and he's like, so we don't have any unwanted visitors while we're here. It's also so I can kill you and eat your body. I'm just kidding. All right. He goes over to a chest that's underneath. Well, actually, he goes over to his counter. He taps on the side of the counter, and a portion of the sidewall rolls up like a secretary desk, and he pulls out a chest, and you hear glass clinking it while he pulls it out. He brings it, sets it back onto the counter, climbs up on his stool, and you hear the click clack of like these different locks, and then he opens it, and inside you see all these different vials of different muted colors of and he's like, so what's your expertise? What do you like to do to your how do you
I actually honestly don't know how they work in this game.
Well, I mean, there's poisons that'll be like acidic, that'll burn. You have poisons that would put people to sleep. You have poisons that would shut down, like their reaction time, paralytic. You have poisons that could petrify. You could have poisons that could, that can charm. You have poisons that could.
So they like magic spells. So they
cause rash and itching.
Rash and itching. You have ones that could affect like attributes. Like let's say this potion creates feebleness in your foe.
What does he actually have? Okay, what do you have? What are the different? Or can I tell with the efficient? That's what
this one causes this. All right, so all right, this one causes. He has like one that enfeebles someone, so it's like they have, they're like their attack rolls go down. They have like it gives them disadvantage. It takes away their bonus action, takes away their reactions, and causes them to attack at disadvantage. It'd be a potion of an enfeeblement.
That's nice.
And it's a poison that you can apply to something. He's got one that actually can paralyze. So the creature or whoever you attack is incapacitated, and they fail on saving throws. So you would say paralyzed. It causes that condition. You have one that can petrify.
Is that literally is that literally what it sounds like?
Yeah. It'll slowly turn them into stone.
I want them all. So far.
That one's it's expensive.
How much is
it's one of my best?
Well, is it in vials? Is that how it works?
Yeah, you can you can pour it on your blade, pour it into a dart, dip your arrows into it. Don't get it on your skin. Use gloves.
Are these these are the three he has.
And then so what else did I say? There was sleep. And then he's got one. This one's a spider. It's an acid. So when it hits them, they'll take additional like acid damage. And have the poisoned condition where it's an actual condition. They have disadvantage on attacks, rolls, and ability checks.
See, that one sounds like really useful. I like the idea of petrify as well. But how much are these a vial then? You're saying
petrified is 1,000 gold.
Gold
it's worth it. You got
how many uses do you get out of it?
You got
that's a good point. How many uses? Yeah, I've got loads of money. I haven't really spent any except for some armor beforehand.
It gives you get 6 uses. All these will have 6 uses. I just rolled for it.
That's nice, yeah.
That's a lot.
And what did the vial you brought in actually do? Or like what kind of did you bring in? He
hasn't figured it out. He just he did some testing on to see what he gave him, and he found out it's a poison, and then from there realized that this guy came in here for poisons. So
I just didn't want to outright say it.
Yeah. Well,
right.
You know, Rabbit.
I mean,
if you then petrified's 1,000, paralyzed is 500, a regular poison is going to be 50, and then the sleep one,
a regular poison.
Sleep. Yeah. Does that? It does additional 1d6 acid damage, and then they're poisoned also for until they can make a save on their turn. And let's just do DC 13 is a pretty good DC for poison.
I've written them all down. Right, so I mean, I could just buy them all.
Okay, you want to buy my whole crate?
Yeah. How much is it for the whole crate? Yeah, actually,
all right, I'll give
you.
Let's see. So that was 1,000. That's 5. That's 17. That's 1,750. 1,750. You can buy his whole. You can buy my whole crate. You son of a bitch.
1,750. I mean, I would haggle, but I'm a merchant. Remember, at this minute in time. Well, no, I could merchant.
What?
Yeah.
No, well, I mean that.
I don't have haggling skills. I can afford it anyway.
Yeah.
Do you have persuasion?
It's pretty much. I don't have that skill.
You're not there. Shut up.
Okay.
No, I don't have those kinds of skills. Right. I have intimidation, but I don't want to do that because I might need more.
You don't have to intimidate. Anyone can roll like GOP's right. Anyone can roll like a persuasion. You can try and talk them down and roll persuasion. I would just counter that with my roll and see if you win.
Yeah.
No big deal.
I'm just gonna pay the money for now this time round and take it because that way he's not going to be sketchy if we need him again. It's not that expensive. Well, I've got plenty of money.
Yeah, that's true. You got to use it on something.
But
keep in mind, Rabbit, that what is your poison crafting stat?
I don't know what that is.
Well, it's plus 4.
Proficiency in poison.
He has the tool proficiency. So that's plus 4.
Is it alchemy or
with poison? Yeah, he has a poisoner's kit. So that's plus 4 plus what's your intelligence?
+1.
So that's a +5. So you might not be able to craft some of the higher ones, but you can craft your own poisons as well.
Okay, well, I'll look into that later down the line. But
Well, I'm just saying, by
I'll have a
adding
look
those in
online about it.
and comboing it, you're going to be starting controlling the battlefield a lot more, and you'll be doing more damage as well.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
Well, and with these, I mean, I'll lower the DC, by trying to replicate these also, So
There you go.
or even, you could try your hand at seeing if the guy wants to teach you anything down the line after you purchase some stuff from him, or who knows, Those are things you could negotiate, or even just give it a shot right now.
That's fine. I'm tired. I want to actually go to think about stuff.
Okay,
It's pretty late.
It is 10 o'clock. So we could just wrap it up here and start off with the cliffhanger of Zach has found out he is half Fae, and what that means we'll find out. What the curse is, and next week plan on the progressing in this story as you guys completed this chapter.
That sounds good.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank
I
you
lost
all.
track of time. Sorry. All right.
No, that's all right. It's perfect. Thank you all very much. That was fun. We finished up and wrapped up that little aspect. The next aspect is going to be whatever mundane stuff we have to do, and looks like we're going to be talking to good dragons, which we can't kill. Which I don't know. That's a good thing.
Well, we could technically.
We could, I guess, yeah. But we'll check you out. Keep in mind, in 2 days, we're going to be having Drone Record Ultimate Edition. What's going on this week, Rabbit?
We're doing Mobile Suit Gundam.
Mobile Suit
Whoa.
Gundam. Ooh, I like that. That
Nice.
sounds fun.
It
Yeah.
is a good. Yeah.
Yeah. So Amron will have to
About
do
time.
a breasted one. Nice. All right, guys. Thank you all very much, and later.
Bye bye.
Bye.